Ebuja boy ma akwaba eba eye critical issues so anope ye samu achibio anope ye ba behwe Ghana ye security ene ade say the medical catch ene any penifo akese ene on be ma ye answers am ye hu se Ghana ye da ye na anaze say obi an kope bodyguard ana on kope tuo on kope pepper spray na ye nye ya our own security military and defense ministers ana ni nyina ne say ye nyina ni me si wo Western Togoland fo ya asemi a o makohye tide ne ade nipa ba akokra fam ahwe ne nkwa asem a esi ewo dwapo no ye fra me vim lady Afia Pokua no pe aseda kese nkoma chairman of the Defense Interior and National Security Agencies Committee ewo Parliament Honorable Set Echampo eye emprise so machebedwe ne honorable ye makwaba ye da se bebre
na mo tese
ye yankofo adaroma ye ho ye aseda kese so nkoma onu ani nua be ma yera adambo na ye security analyst wato no boye analysis in fact ono intelligence and then the main baby our to no breaki security need out so ote bambo asepa openi anope mo akwaba ye da asepa papa ye be ma po boaten enso ye security analyst and also intelligence West Africa ha nyina to no breaking it down in fact some of the things are AC and A or predicted say ABC ene abamu ampa ene no e wa po boaten anope good morning that's it baby but before me say na number boy am yate and several so me sure say chairman na wo committee no no dey na see ye
mamini kan ma ahwefo ne obi a otie yen na onam fidie a na abefo fidie so hwe yen etie bi achi nokre ni esi eye ade chinra fie ahomachi mefa ne se utie nkrobo ne yi a wo hyase se wodi wodwuma ne firi be don krofom wo eba no eye mefa no se eye ewudi sem a etia Ghana fapem se oman ewudi sem asesire no se yetiwei ye wo ye fa ahodie se oman ya ye fa ahodie no ye ntoto nase eye abodindin mayen ya nananom a wogye Ghana si ho no ene kwasi kokko etentam ye ansana ye ba beduru bebi ye dure na obi biaro ma we mu boni trimu pose saa enyinaye na oman na nya ne bebi ye duru no se ono nko akotani mantwe bi no ne nuanom bidwin bom no adwen on se obetimi agye saa adom na firi yensem a na obebo ye krono no ye wudie krono opese otu oman no ni gina ye ni sunsum ne ban nyina egu enko yie sa entimi nya adwuma sa enti eye anamo a wotu a etia amamra se ye ka ne poto kasa mu dia na nka wode ma menko a se be enko ase ni bi enti ase temuafo ni nyamu a ne mo menko a me kontenkura adwuma dia anamo na wotu a treasonable offense so pesu otu aban guo esan se wontumi nko nokura hwe efie ye wo hai madum nti me kasa dia me wo kwan wo ho a metimi kasa so posi ni wo ho na uhia no no hye na tade na ho fama no okura na nioma Ghana mamra no enti ubogura na sueye a eye na dwuma mu ye Ghana bambo asueye na okofa adwuma die biara da ho a ode ye adwuma empo usan pusu no na upra no a wako atia Ghana man opese obre Ghana man su ase sani no oman no ene won tena faako ye no ntimi ntena man no ma na nyeye emre fata emre sebia o se diu na mehwe mfoni no a enura otwakere ye no a asisini watena se atete won ho yedini di won achi watete won ho wose wawie no ono won kasa na woma mekwan fie ma menka ne sei emise yebekom bepusupusu mu kakra ye kwasore ye sum nyankopon ma no pe me sorry ye makan me twerɛ konkron masu agu me nyankopon so no me ne osoro nyansa na mentumi nka ono nyame na sempa e wo se meka na sempa ne se ene ye kan sempa no ye ka bi wa sondam ye nuanom a aba wo pese wo tete yen wonam nsempa kan so wo hu se yen abibire mu ha sei no ene ye man mu ha Ghana no o man we mu no yen a ye ka nyame nsempa ye fa ye frɛ ne se Kristosom edo so sene ye nuanom muslimifo a edu wo mama bofom enti wonam se wo pese wo kan sempa kyerɛ no de frɛfrɛ mabunu mofra no duo nkuku asondam na ese wo kan nyamesem akyerɛ no wada ne nyamesem no de asi nsenkaye foforo so na ode hye won meka no kutupa a enya adepa ode hye on se nhyehyeye bi a Oman na
say no near there cost to say.
Exactly. I'm giving they're using religion to brainwash the youth in the neighborhood because facha me say me kind of potoka say na be man why hurry. They are using that as a tool. That is the current tool. E kwan wonam so me pese me kan obi ani da ho. Esan say oman ya yetimo no enye etuo no ene asojafo no ene apolisifoɔ no na ye bambo yen omanfoɔ no every country's largest tool for its security is its people eno nti na yen ye man we no your sovereignty resides in the people yen manfoɔ no eno man no gina ye ne tumi wo yensem nti oman ne bambo ne yen me pese obiara otie me ni bia kɔ na som sɛ yen tena won yen hwɛ man mo obiara me fam mo franko hyehyɛ sondan mu enkonko gigi won telephone fansie no on hyase emfa kwan bi so ntete won emfa ebro bi nhye won tirim
aya se ye kire omunyame
som na fe won hwire se ekwan chen no do nam sa kwan we so
na mo pese o na we chairman of the committee is that the case say we mo de Western Togoland sa na start here om de osom na ye no de ko chiche
esan se menuanum wa ha na ye wa ha na ba bi asem na du na o si ebie so me di asem wo ye chi efiri emre kakra ni akokra na ye kana asem sese no sese ono ma yi na si nchen emrantie bi na ye adwuma na nkasa akokra ne nka ho kra bio nti sa amrante na wo ye sa adwuma no ye betu won so sa ye du won echi akere yi anamo a wotu no hwe eye me dese me ni okujeto akasa ba bia oye mrehye bedwani no kro ba ko e friend mefe me ni mepe mrantie ni me maame owo me ne yonkopa no ofiri mepe nti mepe fo ye menuanom ebi ni atena ama mini omu ye nuanom me pese mebo won di okasa fidie so esa na won pene sa ebi obepe so ba menye wate ase na wo fa mepe no waba won nantim wo utimi nantim a di wuramu a oba be pie so ga kofa
okay
na onamu ha adaklupom ho Japan won se wo fa esuo na ha se ya timpoku ha na wo fa Japan na wo kɔ na wo fa adan kwan no so a wo ba kopie so ga kofa wotumi aka ne nyina de aba be fia faako wotetani mu ha sei na odi aha na obenya sebe kwaye obetumi di mmofra na kwakohyem na ahyase no wo fa ne se wo ya asɔre na wo ba wo nchen a eye ade a sebe secret bambo for fancheme but a serious terrorism movement yemfani agro wo man we mu ya yemu bi no yedi akire yedi nsem ni nyina mampanifo enti na nsem ni biba ne ayedin no esanse mpani so eni die akire ye pese yetu ase donsi e be wo no sebe ye ntwaso ye den yetu ase enti ya yedlem ne ahwe won na bebe woduro ne die ye mfo ho nche ho bio enya sa wo bese man we ya man enti mo nse wo man we enti me pese obi a ofa bible a o kan nyamsem o tisi obi asore so oba no be ya asore no obi kan nyamsem kane no sebe so mo fa ncheme union me ye yehu adansedifo ye opa ye fie oni nyina di nkomo fefefe on kan tro se ye be ba be fawo omo de saa de we se ne nkobo mpaye ene won se mpaye bo adoso nkobo mpaye
nye omo nya ne se Jehovah Witness for there omo sheda se ye mpaye
bo ne abefro ne ne ukọ
no mo de wa ko forest
se wono hwibom a na se woni ka won ho nti na wa hyase ne woni odi nkomo na ekoso na de mani hu ne se na mepese meka wa ha no ewiase ha nyina yen ayewo abibire mu anya obi a na titwi na me kan mu mientie ne yie efom agudie na abaye dwetira yesika wo wiase ha nyina ya friend hydrocarbons ye fan wo no oil no hwemu dadi se obaye bibire mu ha ewiase nyina ne aka ya friend reserves the reserves of the world's hydrocarbons emu ohanchemu adusia 60% ewo yasase mu
Ghana ha
enya Ghana hanko a yen sure ha West Africa in the offshore of West Africa holds over 60% of the reserves of the world's hydrocarbons o sa agudie wo nchen a nipa yesi nipa eni sa do so ntakrache na cheso wo dwetire kase mu oduro dodo eni sa enti wonu a woni bie no wo ye no enye den a wo beba na ko obefa so obeba no ebi ni sa kwan we enti ebi amama bi e wo dwetire mu oduro no wo hyehye enam wonenam kwan fodo so na odidi sa awurukase ni hwe Afia enchere ye ne ye nuanom a ewo Gramba so la Cote d'Ivoire for ekonya ehye so manso
oyo boundaries issue
na o my kese ba ko we wiase mu ha sei na oto won achi pa akodi a na ode agu esuso retwen yen senka wo bu asem no ma Cote d'Ivoire for a nko beto ahye yen so o my se ochem
sa
na nyen we nyina na etimi ka ena de bedo ese ye kan yemfa nche le bia madro na fia sebe ye mimpi o ma bogi se na ye fitai yan ka de enim amagana fo nyina ya fo ya so antie ne yie am ye hunu so man we eye adoma chede anyame de achen eye ya bode eye ya de pa nipa ya team no se emi ani ko ho na nya dada na sebe ye besopa ye ho ato ye ho penepe na ye tena honom ye se etia ni tia nka ye kase ba before me fa nkodi mintimi ntena Ghana na menim niema we nyina na mentena enye hwe han ma obi mese ye man emenam nipa bi asebe won tin niema asenti no obefa won mu na wasai man no eno asebe so sebe nyaado yesi ya hwire Ghana ni ba ko pen kura nka kura ya de a ya hwire nipa wo mu kwa ya fa so hwire nipa wo mu no enso ani na nso nya no ntini ye betena aka se ye betena o man fofo abedan ye kwaye kwa bia be fa so a ye betu won so sa ye betu won so sa media me fo aso de menim bia me ka kire mpani ye nim ye duwan achi ye bone etia oman no enti ya sotwea esefata o se ye de ma wom na mesre menua no ma me no ya amanyo ye nyina sa ogina benkum so ogina nifa yasem ehia oman no enye sese be kwasi nko na anya ana ama nko na anya esefata se ewo se ye kasa ansem we na obi biare ko wasum na hunu se Ghana ye ka no enye oba akofo dia ye nyina ye dia ye mieni na ho na ye nyai nyatwom su na ye mfa oman no ho do ene oman no ho opepa ye mfa nya djuma mo oman no ye nuan ma bambofo ubiara unim bibi fa sem we ho na ubaye sebieson ubete ohintadu achi na odi besie no amfa nya adwuma no ye ni sound se abanka bakansa obiara kan me bie manum aka se wo ye nipa bonfo enti de onimu a ubete a wantia mpani na so wanyi mpani asutire na odi be hye ho kode na ebejinsa na aka se yemfa nka engu obi ho fi no sebieson sebie nya ado mpani se abeche se sebieson wona mabonten wo jana nan edi asekuru no nim so yo no akasa fufi enti mumienka sebe mabube me da asefia
mabube pa honorable as chairman of the committee no I think what kasa you say there's more to ade we amunim o see two ase na em one this issue about say o ma sheda ye ne tesa sorry no ma ba no ma be fa boys no mo de o ma kogu kwa mu ni acheche o mo phones na bone e de o mo kwa kodi ni yera Adam bona what study asem we say the na mbusa e ba ne san ye bedu ha the honorable ke ye o wan ana sa Intel amosomo wo no say ya na eche
menchia etiefu ahwefo ene can say ye nyina ye chairman o ye nyina ye chairman once you are within the security fraternity o ye nyina ye chairman na menchia my colleague can say Paul yes your kind nyina no kretro do your kind nyina enanka ye MPs no omu nyina be kasa say ni mpanyimfo nyina be kasa say ya emi say nka ye nya hwe han nka beboa e ma sankofu wo hu say ye ntena se enhwe omo emomu embreki Ghana into pieces ye ntena se hwe omo ema ye can say asunua ye wo Ghana ha no which is an envy of ye can say the sub region na unim say uba bibimemu ha especially uba the sub region Ghana probably ye oman ba ko a ye nko anam se ye gina ho omo aka ni nyina bibia ka omo ufa from Nigeria you can say Cameroon right to Liberia, Sierra Leone, Cote d'Ivoire, Mali ene omo Niger omo kaka ho nyina Ghana nko an gina ho and so say bani say na yen temamfo say the okan no with regards to security you can never have any security that is better than you can say temamfo no obetumi deploy all your arsenals it's still going to be difficult if the people don't support you.
Okay.
And so ehun hia say yentemamfo no ye be de enim wo ho no we'll give it to the security agencies but the attorney says sa asem we start yenye ne ade anka esi etumi ede nhihye pato ho a ebeboa na anka yetumi akra ne say they say akra no but unfortunately there are about 4 organizations and I say 4 individuals and I may feel say they should have tackled this issue head on. The first is the president. The president himself, because or no, ena ubayema muha. There are 3 organs of government. We can say the executive. Now, what they kind of say, chairman and call for come now the judiciary about come. There's someone would say be more fourth estate of the realm, the media. And to her, from the presidency, Nanka made me expect to say some you kind of say tough decisions would have been taken against the secessionist groups. But unfortunately, either say or more or mutu your man penny for no. Or moon shedder a nim the Ekoswa na say or moon per se. They have a hand in what is going on. And from where I sit, I will tell you that I've, you know, you get security officers, a cuckoo them. They are supposed to be serving either military or police or the rest, calling you, you know, trying to let you understand to say, you to me Emma Sanko Fui as you to me eti or mo the omokano. So literally they are trying to psych one kasano. I be a the old person who can say the omo ya no. Omo person mo can nanke be a wakwa kodi omo chi said the be a the ekoso what can be a boom. So it tells you that there is complicity with regards to omo anke so mutumi boy home ba no nyina kan. But the president before said the president should have acted probably swiftly. Usha, the last 4 years, there hasn't been any serious changes within the security fraternity. And even during Obia, Paul Waha, your chairman Bakupenso Waha, Obia on history of war, ni history of security in Adia, and you don't run a flat security system. And so every now and then, to be able to beat your enemy, no, you play like a chess game, you move people around. But for the last 4 years, it's the same, you kind of same people, some of them not doing as expected. And so I would have been expecting, say, those around the president, Bano, Bambomu, Futu, Nadia, no. The president should have moved some of them away. From there, I come to the AG. Because Papa V, and then in Kof, when now you can say, last year, let me say, last year, 2019, thereabout, I am the Papa V, Omomokan Webahano. Now it was just Papa V, and let me say, he was leading it. Today, we, Oma Maya, who say, Omu calling for breakaway, no. Omu ebe 10 to 12. If you know how Boko Haram, it was started by a candidate, what is his name? Osama bin Laden. But then you were Boko Haram in part. Boko Haram is in Nigeria. Boko Haram is in the Sahel. They are everywhere within the sub-region.
No,
even as we are talking, flag voter region here. Emblems, symbols are different.
Okay.
Amongst them, Intel Amema Pekin say they are fighting among themselves. And the moment Ombe start that is when they strike. Say they be ya. And mebuno no be di omachi because of we group we no money a ding. And so
no because o mayi akokra no crazy say.
And so when we time ayenya akokra ni nkof we, there was a certain bond in place.
Okay.
And during the duration of the bond, no, I think they stayed away from some of these things. Fortunately, what did the AG do? So number 2, AG. So to me, why or decide is a case, no? Only
okay.
Why or decide is a case, no? Only and no release almost one. Any amount of transportation, yes, I don't know.
If so, we release you almost so down by monitoring, so we be
monitoring. Vim lady. Monitoring men no more, yeah, you releasing or call ye, a fair no call declare independence. I mean, yeah, monitoring. If it is true, you can say it was true. We are releasing him to go with his people, to monitor them and catch them with more evidence. Now they went and declared in Okasa you ya no work say na way. Have you when who baby say CID court warrant asking for an Interpol alert to get him arrested. These are the so mine is that the AG is as complicit as the president.
Okay.
Then you come to the National Security Boss. Only the Wadakra.
Wadakra. How so?
Because the National Security was set up for research, to collect data, process the data.
National Security Boss, Ben, okay, minister.
Minister.
Head of minister.
No? So at the moment, he's been put there. He used to be the coordinator. But now, I mean, per the structure, he's per the structure, this is how it's supposed to be. On the Wadakra.
That's on the political point. That national security coordinator.
In terms of policy. Okay. In terms of policy, on the say, Muhian say. Now he's not supposed to be working alone. Okay. He's supposed to be working with his, chairman, and working with other people who would advise him that do this, so that the situation, he needs to be talking to even all of us. All of us, anybody, munina.
And by now, no could be a statement.
Thank you. But here, can say, where is the national security? What information did they pick? Research, ben on data, ben on analyze information. Here, can say, who are they following and who are they not following? Who are they looking for to arrest? Or my attitude, if you go and you catch 27, 30 people, who are they? You go and catch maybe some buffalo sellers and some peanut sellers. It comes to court and the court says, where is the evidence? And they are discharged. And that is what happens. And they are released and they go back. So National Security Boss, I am hoping that Kandapa and his team would have been more responsive. Would have been more responsive to their caution. But unfortunately, some of us actually, it looks like we have more information than or more yet more kase djuma no munya no.
Sawo.
What information no cross more some of the information be adwuma na nya adwuma. Some of the information be adwuma na nya adwuma nya bi na wo kase Paul share information with
he's spoken to another
media. Thank you. If you ask him, I'm sure he will tell you he's also been trying to share information. And usually share information and say the be adwuma no. Dear Fanya adwuma. And if you are not part of the establishment, you can only try say obe to omufo no be ni panso do 24 hour no offer. The fourth person as we speak should have been the Speaker of Parliament, the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament. Okay. Because the ACA should have called for an emergency assembly of our members of Parliament. Okay. Make us say where I stay, Yabuabia Samoa is my MP. Where my office is you can say Lydia Al-Hassan, the East Legon area. You can say when you go to my constituency, I have Sandari in the Isada Afia Mabuse constituency. But wherever you find yourself within Ghana, either if you are in this man's constituency, even though you might not be coming from there, he's supposed to be representing you. And in Kayake, the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament should have recalled Parliament under the ticket of emergency to call some of these people to come. The Minister of National Security, the AG, and all those who must be answerable to the people. Only the answer better na bedroom. Ne omobisa question. Ne nyina ya tibi. Say ni. But if baby I doing na say aboyfo say now they are burning tires, they are blocking streets. Now Parliament is and yes be a demonstration. They said they are breaking away.
Yes.
That affect the very institution of
Parliament.
Of Parliament.
Including where sitting MP or Ghana Parliament is
exactly.
A black
so the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament is as complicit as the President, the AG, and the National Security Boss. These four people today should be answerable to us, the taxpayers. And for me, if you ask me, I will say, and just like Chairman Kanye, the Itlos ruling, France was so agitated.
France?
Oh, yes. Why do you think our president had to speak this way to Macron?
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Up to today.
That passionate,
up to today,
speech,
my colleagues send me that speech. And say, we've had a president in a black African country that is able to stand up to these people. It is not everything, it's not everything in security circles. Even
at the time, President Kufuor can perhaps no intel about
if the president doesn't have intel, who else would have intel? If the president at his level, I mean, he talks to everybody, and he will definitely be picking information. And so mine is that the Itlos ruling, France economy isn't doing that well. France economy isn't doing the way they would have expected, especially now having Britain and all these people. You know, Britain is trying to Brexit and all that. And as we speak, we have turmoil. We have the Sahel. It's in turmoil because of Sahel. Chaos. You can't say you can't say Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, and no more. And France, why you know what's the name? Abuawe ohuhu no kakao. You know, yeah, huriye ohuhu no kakao. Enti omo abana so omo edi akande ni de keka ho atuo na de be ma rebels nso mo nko a no no ade omo you can say military officers abani jet fighters abaso ba be boa just so that you would ubeba aba be catch omo say mumu ayen na yentumi enye yen fight rebels no meanwhile they are doing all this.
It's person connecting to it lost
so
ruling,
I'm connecting it. I mean still I'm coming there. You look at the voter base. I'm here we have some oil blocks. Here can say Aflao any you can say Togo any a box say baby and coffee so omo say the mom the mom so voter base no a free answer.
Okay.
Meboa a free answer indirectly France supervises it. Which companies will come and be drilling the oil?
Total.
French companies.
Thank you.
Total.
French companies will come in. If that part of this country goes to, you can't say, you can't say France if we are, and I say, Sanko for your Mukenya. What is going to happen is that the French economy might go up in terms of improvement close to 20-30% immediately.
Because of oil, no?
Because of the oil. Because of the oil.
But is it fair say Rebecca say because of internet
no, they are making you say enunti enen Kenya say ye hwe no because ohwe papa vi sa boys omo yesade omu sika be no omo sika for the printed t-shirt. No, I mean, I know you're a politician.
Yeah.
You even to run his constituency elections.
And easy.
So to bring this number of people, and this what they did was military precision. 2 a.m. They got up at the blind side of our security agencies, burning tires, and what they did was to put damp soil to stop speeding cars. That way, once they put the blocks, they were able to stop them. How were we able? So the military couldn't even to me and respond. The Asraf went to me and responded. Said in case someone responded. What did the American say? They took over one of the foundations of our democracy, police stations. They hijacked police stations and kidnapped the candidates and police commanders. As we speak, AK-47s have been taken away.
That's
it means
serious.
that
AK-47
have been taken away. What it means is that, I read that I stand to be corrected, but I read that, but the police have not come out to deny. The ones they haven't come out to deny because they can't almost statement to be almost can't hear one. It means it could be true. And if this is true, what does it say to your kindness and these people? And so maybe they say Obishe and as I speak, even there are people within this country, within politics, we know some of them, who seem to be interested in a very subtle way, seems to be interested in what is going on there. Seems to be interested in what is going on there. And mine is that say depoliticize this issue. Now you see Nigeria no. And I said, yes, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, now they are there. No, we are not going to be different from. Who should Biafra? How did the Biafra war start? How did it start? The Biafra war started this way. Before, at the moment, their numbers are increasing. Then, are we educating the people to let them know that no one is going to be no obi and cover here?
Honorable Chairman, Nejuma Yadimo. Because the question is, their protection are more than my.
Exactly.
It is said, this is a dear Wabu President, Eka, Ejika, Honorable Kandapa, a Speaker of Parliament Council, Munina, Mada.
Well, literally, because Nkaya can say, the Speaker of Parliament shouldn't be recalling Parliament to come and approve loans and the ticket of emergency. What is happening?
It's more than emergency.
It's more. What do you? It's almost like Ghana is at war. I mean, if that is literally, because do we know the people who are trying to take away this part of the country?
And now people can say, "Omo to me printed t-shirt because it's honorable campaign crowd a cow boy." Indeed, somebody is behind them.
Somebody is behind them. And
for what interest?
For what interest? Is the reason why the US and other countries will say, "Wouldn't me hey?" So wouldn't na say, "Me two kwan crack can say Iran." Who two kwan call Iran and they flag you forever?
Yes.
Who two kwan call Iran and then they will flag you forever. So what did you go there to do? You are in bed with the Iranians. So my point, do
we Iran?
No, I'm just using the US as an example. So what I'm saying is that the American say, do we know who is financing these people?
Honorable, they will be in the best person to answer the.
I don't think you put it.
As chair, who are these answers to these questions?
So these are the things, sir. In case say,
one was Adam Fachemi. One was a work in progress. And our insecurity,
okay.
It's answer. Warm police for Juma, CID for Juma, your friend be detective. I was say almost into proper critical investigations and then pick up every detail of intelligence they have gathered. And so in that combative exercise, they go through again picking fact findings and ensuring that they are dotting all the T's which of intelligence they have gathered.
Yeah, but honorable, what Sanche Mubio, I mean, him saying you are in the Bay, say Parliament, are part of it. Munamo fairly Ghana, President fairly Ghana, AJ fairly Ghana, Yachin Conform filing no Liposiqua, Munamo fairly Ghana.
One say a incrobo, one say a Dimbrana ye Jumana, the Marjumani ye Dino, a do baby, Ghana ma Mrano, and when Nakakra. Ye o mani pe bia ho nhihye na odo bi kwase ni bia se wonya nsemfo bi gina so atesem ene intelligence obeti bebre odo ani bedi bebre achi na mmom adanse a eya adanse a obetimi di abu nipa ne kumfo no ebia na wonya ne mudua nso yie na why say woni nipa nani ate eye adwuma na opeso odi ubone a onim ekwa obenante so a wonya ne dua mu nso nti eno no ma ne ye na kakra na ye wo hwe ma menka na menu abonante ase so se me wo hwe ye wo mu se parliament ye call recess there nanso mintumi mfiri Ghana ha enko ba bia memma speaker memma majority leader memma chief whip enya we sara na semi ya bai ye di hu nkomo ya me committee me ni menu agaga adi nkomo ya chro minister of national security any interior for na omunyina ne nam na so won ye wo adwuma na mentimi mpia won esanse ebna da bai na wotwe ye san ba adwumam se parliament ye recall parliament officially ye calendar recall ye recall ye nti ya chro no ya mo mumre se omo hihye omo ho mra o hwe asem na ba no e wo so ogina mu na wo hwe na ye ko asem no etenti a meka se won feli ye ne se wani di nipa na chikakra me kan ye won wo kire me na ya nkasa so de ya dwen adi akire bisa ba bi ne ehunu bi me nkasa me yi me hu adi me do efuo e wo dwapon ba bi
okay
ahomache be no nan na enipa e wo ho eboa me e frɛ se me ba kwan ne so eye enra mamemma de asie no
but eno na ye failure unia Adam Bona Paul member on chair eno no can say honorable honorable as chairman of the Defense Interior Committee mo national security apparatus ne structures saying and they could not even inform you obi na from what from so honorable beba member is that not a break
if you nipa na frame on mafum no nim baby amewo and I mean share no
international security for more money
me nkyere ne se me ba ho patriotie me ni ye
pa
no
national security for catch o say the senior na man kan cho
oh there be wo mama ya te ase se
there be nyen honorable nyen answer
okay wo mama me
chairman of the committee how much 2 am no almost strike here na national security for ya aware na
and chances are that so you find say at that moment you say he was within the jurisdiction and a BB can what would have happened I mean God forbid and a BBC yeah I mean, mine is that.
And God would have taken him hostage.
That is, and
that would even make the appointment.
Let me say that. Every as I make up of for the security apparatus was on top of this matter. There were several security architecture, and here I am speaking for the military. The military had that intelligence. Say BBC 2 days before the time. Na sebia son sebia nyaado Afia asem no intelligence se abaka chiro se o chen baba 2 piece from them na ye nyina ebi a wate woti ye no okobisa se na ebe dan to piece from the ebe dan badwuma entimi ntum o ja wasem me mfie ni ekiri ni nhwe na watena ho a na ya ntopon nim obaka se ensi bio bacho wate mase wonya ne se saa nkrofo no wosiesie na nka ba ne sen na sebia so efia sie ni won achi ama me kan asem tro eba ne se na etimi nya won mfoni obekɔhye wa akotade obetiti won ho ewo kwayim. They train themselves in Adaklu forest. They pass them out, graduate them. Yes, graduate them. Graduate them. To say what normal training, normal pass it out. They are following all these things, but the point is that that's the question. No, Tiana Meka say you don't always get it right. You share America with all the might. Al-Qaeda for ground zero, Oman ko bomb one once. Exactly, sana brabotie. Into ntami nyina krojin pepe. Into abana say ka.
Way omunye as sophisticated as Al-Qaeda for you. Omunye no they are simple people.
That is use
any you can pick it up.
Enya simple, o se tie. Obi a onye sophisticated. Ontimi nya kokudro emonwura police station. Enkofa police need to entutu ni more police ni. Say a free set or ye or my makeke. No two no say or ye mempene so mentimi ho asibia ba wo hyetai. E wodi fo be dim.
Yeah.
E wodi fo na be dim no. Enu na ye hu. Enu nti na mama ka de make nka me nka we nyina.
Okay.
Enu nti na mama bie bibi say wonam say wo ya sore. Enso na odi say o man. E san say e wodi fo na be dim no. Wonam nyansa kwan so e na odi freedom. When him say yemaimu, esa yamanyo juma ne bra yedrui. This is the best time for them to strike. And they saying, sabre na enye kwan bi, omanfo, ene enye kwan yento aba. Ye be de hey. Enti wodi nyansa kwan bepe ebre a esefata na wa strike na wa kan ama na ye wo ya. Enunti na timi ba ne say. Enti menni minuanom ebonkuro no a na wo kan say wo dai wo ye nhwehan a efa bi no de minim ebia wonim efa bi no wodika esan se wo wan dwim no senka won ye de agya won na ka wo hwe kire de akasa na obeye no nanso esan se medi kan akasa bi se ade no ye nye nhwe han epesi etu ase opese otu ade ase a na onti ase yi a untimi ntu na se ma enye yi enu nti na akoba de se no nti mesre no kware uyo man papa se na menua no me no muti hei na obia unim Ghana na do Ghana untena ho masem wensi asebe wakoma ebeda ho boko enti ahoka ene ahoden a menua de kasa ne se no cheche ne se mu no menini ni asenka bia ne mo de metimi aka ne se mampani oni hwamo panin se unim dia won said Afia senti ameka ne sa ne se bi so se bi nya ado unim se mampani ne bra wabo ene adwuma wayo oba ye mra pon yi mu a one we call National Security Council meeting. Mampeni as Attorney General, Mampeni as Foreign Affairs Minister. What's name free Mampeni ku for breso. Na the American said, the American
President wo ho ne akumobino.
Oh, Afia. Oh, na say
President wo ho ene akumobino.
Won say
ye. Where is the protection of Sani Papa?
No, boy, ye kasa na yakobo America. Fa mo fan chep say make America. America, ye kum ni pasa. Ni pakum ni de anya den e besi. Enu ye mfumso. Pa
state ne de o manfo ne kaso bebo Ghana for ban.
Na say nu nti na ye ken. Enu nti ye tie ye ni abra ye ken. Afie si nura no. Won a wo sha ase no senka sa abrei. Sa mpotemo no e de hye won sem de a. Na ka state no di ehwamo.
Okay.
Na mara state no agina ne nan so na wasi so enra emodumie no na akwantimpo na wo fam a wo se wagine nyina na apomo nyina fam ya kikire won nyina
nti ma kikire bia
12 midday they had ransacked every individual who visibly was available who involved themselves in this exercise. They had been near around the nyina am 12 o'clock I never said 12 o'clock no more bedroom crying.
Okay.
Near twom nyina bedroom crying.
Okay.
What I say that is the response level. Say ye nanka yensanka ni nyina sebe akode ni bi wo ho a wogusu a wa locate be ade ne wo but me ntimi nka e wo se yakogeba ni nsaka ni nyina ye mo bi ansisi yensa aha midi minuan mo ya adwene say bebi aba no odika na mo mini abona enya so speaker ofre ya meba parliament say ye magi sika ntuma sika no so hia o se dey adwuma
Nemo doesn't require a certificate of agency ka we say kaputu prinka o se mo ko parliament ne ya na ka mo ko yi ano kanda o se kanda pa eji ko yi ano why this thing is happening
if you asem na buy kra one wo be tro dia makanda pa ba be kan kra won tro won ngoma nwie ntontimi yi ano sa ma enye yi ehia se
no are you sure
oh if you also abo asem ne tofa esi en kan sa ye ha ya ba ye kan asem ye kan ye wie ya no se mo de mo chiri gu fidie so enso obi de begu ba bia gise okọ edit what you say aha enti no akwantu no wo ko sa nhyehyɛ ne da ho so ye de tukun ese mi nuanu ka binya se beka se majabo
you are poverty dey na wo hwe petita kremu ne intelligence course ye de ne bedu he
Afia ne dikan ma menchia ya hwefo ne yetiefo na fe menchia minu abonane onabo chairman na am say enkomo we ba ye didi ho ya ka ho nsem ha che na ubusa me viewer ne meka say intelligent failure
HSN
HSN oman no bambo no hyehyeye no wo mo ntimi anhu ne ebesi no ntem ama wo mo ntimi antuhu anamo enti no say your mami na beto ahye Ghana so ankasa abre Ghana
it's gone
oh yes ko mo wie na say what tie me ametaka say o man bia in this era no 21st century no unse conventional warfare no eko na nti o man bia wo pese ukọwanim no we security no e was wonya intelligence led security system nti na da bia me advocate for police service omunye philosophy a friend intelligent led policing enu na bebo enu tembia ma we ahead of the criminals but we share your system now British omnum training those days na your special branch and omo abeye bia na anya tembia no your training how to investigate enti you investigate issues in some way besie esia santi we are any proactive you react even UK na yes start Margaret Thatcher by na 1980s no be san na me but then no obi e free sa ebianu akọ intelligence led send you be ya bibini a because when you intelligence if we be dinkubo tembia na honorable kasa no ene minua na kasa no omo kan ne masa ne ma ne ba enti no me no omo ya adwen e wose ye hwe nienti a nkofo ne yesa one natural resources a e wo hono eno de obi entimi nyi won kini e wo factors bebre obetumi aga se causes no ne e bi ethnic marginalization on be can say oh in fact o hwe socialist groups na o matete wo ho efiti Tuareg for men movement for the emancipation of the Niger Delta omo nyina no kasamo ono mo de ade e wo Senegal no na obi a be kan say one onya development enti no ayese oman no ya kana hye eno na omo de sa enema na but ana osha small arms and light weapons circulation so ye factor eno so di mu but if we are near hu pa no e foreigners I almost shase
foreigners say she we ase
near hu pa in fact near kokoko so sa neema na kokoko Africa ni nyina neema ni ye hu titiru foreign powers aya na almost shase tema na mo kan Africa so de so abra na o media house back no interview me ama me kire wo neema because I pick intelligent me na me leading of one do am call jananu mensa o castle in fact neema ye no entimi nua bona akasa no me ni adwen pa because France for no eno kura kan no mtu babu
oh yes
support to me too babu
oh yes oh yes
because of that way na komo de ma total for na aye bibi I mean person me kan bi honorable de okan e wo diplomatic
because of the position
in person honorable be kan say ye be kan ma ye betimi a ba ye nko detail papa
okay
na ni nyina twa besi intelligence Ghana yetimi correct information but how to do analysis to produce intelligence no e ho na ya na how mind
okay
enti no wo hwe ne ekoso wa
Pacho you are saying say Ghana intelligence system ni omu nim say France no ne amanone aman bebre no wo connection with ye oil no de say Western Togoland for ye omu nim
niamiti no de
policy makers no omun share danjintu
omun share danjintu
sa niema nintu omun share danjintu because e complicated kakra one tackle ni ya e betimi di or how ama or mine and don't forget to say debiam cancer amanyosem no politicians need to omo powers are omo hia no sometimes omo dwen ho more sense niema nti won koya de a ni support obenya wo external powers no ho no ebe in fact election be omo influence na about 20%.
Election be
Africa Ghana ha omo abrochirefo no yeah ompe wasem a ombetimi a hawadwen na wulusu kura ho na heka kire no wa lusu election no ho na akobo na mane enti won support na any interest no one to the line Catholic senka sa asem nsi enti no sa asem no ene wo say ye den ye hwe ne ye ka ho asem because mimi dem say 2017 even answer na nkofo no kura be church ngoma bi no ekrom ha ya o man bi embassy enipa bi oho na guide won say no be put words together
but you can no be answer na Western Togo na the same embassy no
2017 answer na omo de nsem be ko UN mo ne ad petition be kon o man bi embassy wo Ghana ha mo ene boa no put words together ba obusa intelligence community say omo ya aware na asem na ho no afua e wo se Ghana ni bia hunu se enya asem a e wo se ye na manyosem e asem a ehunu na ne ehunu abi na me kiro no empanyimfo bi wo Ghana ho a omo hyase
yeah
if you say ejibum sesi ana sesi no level na yedu no time I was en ye crash on na twam na ona abo kan de ona abo kasa no ma yed ba me bese me ko bebre because time na was ye crash on twam again back to time back to nsem a me can say intelligent no see a assessment ni ya kai wo see hu say ankofo ya hyase yin radicalization bi abem enti na wo say ye crash on montem ansa na aginhini ya tena ho agina kuroti atete board ya betim na beda no bosompo level na ye kon ko ye negotiation level say wuntimi fa force nko tackle won biom wo mo chi won no te say wadua na yura na ye tete keke edua no ho en root na nkasa so ho e wo na wo se ye hwehwe enti no wo mo chi won ni de eno de ye yi keke so wo mo tase ye no ahemfu bi hyase ye politicians be shas even some of the men in uniform are in support of this group so who and some are foreigners no me more country be din say wo so shas because e ne boa obi o ye politician ni quota ni eyi a oye no block o ye de be ma oni na busuan no 200 years wo mu ni hia da enti won fa no ho meye say oni de obetimi aba public abeka na wasan akwasa oh munkokon na ye ndie so enti no sane aminu abona kan no aban no emfa ne nansi form maka sa asem we saban na emfa ne nansi form a ebedru level bi a ebekwa akoye te say international community kra no level ne be won betumi abeka so okay ye sa ade ane ye ma autonomous ayi
and we are getting there
omo anye den omo take you this no omo ye to say federal state betumi present on budget betumi aye niema bibli
but this is serious
yes and na some catch us asem no
o say time na ka o say crash o na ka opportunity no
sabre na o chance o pick intelligent in fact case we enye
sabre na no o ka say
2006 yes enye ne case we enye no sabre no na was say crash on 10
2006 that was President Kufuor
say crash on 10 man can do ni edu on say group no akwete say Charles Taylor and Johnson tokwa no more fight
yes
enti won betete won be du ba bi no objectives no I am feel say akokora no entimi push agenda ni ya enti no yen na ye wa hoden ana won so create senior be ya won benya attention won ye nebulous group they don't have any command chain a obetimi locate one say ye camp ni ye say ni won betimi ya ye beto won kan say say installation bi a na infrastructure bi a on be kwa akose no mo agidin because no ne yakose na wo aban no ho be popo ma negotiation terms bi a wo say wo mo pe no be dey wo benya enti level na yedu no edu level bi a aban na amfa ne na ensi form ni ye hu wo mo hyase no any foreign powers no so ye ne wo mo ankasa efua ebedru ba bi no saa eho no oil deposit ne eho no efua o ma Ghana betimi ahwere enti na wo say honorable tie mi wogidie say ofiri ha no mokwa okohia ne mpanyimfo na eniema bebre ho no ma ono won beka eniema bi wo yempese ye beka ko ne nsem ni bi wo ho no ma o kan no public say enye yempese ye beka ne bebre but ne meka ne se case no so obi bia o te Ghana hu say ye fia keke ye politics ne ye ye ene bi no social media me hu ana ye mesre theories ahodo no ne ade na me pa chew obi bia woti mo ma ye minister Ghana ana sem na to ye tackle issue as a Ghanaians enye political party bi ana as a group of people bi ethnic group bi na enya sem no ya anye ne sa na se ye no sa ne kose ya na in fact ye be di Ghana hwa
but o kan sem bi say ahemfo bi some men in uniform politicians and some foreign countries na be you bet me explaining politicians or more Ghana has say
Ghana ha
yes.
Ghana now ni
identifiable you bet me who
what there some say higher kwan ho wonim ebi kutapi academic and there will be a wo sua wo maduru akiri PhD holders in they are part of the group
and no interest oil na say there's more
oil no who say voter region enye oil nkwan no eniema kase bebre ho no ma yenu so eniema bebre ho no mo na abrofo ni bi nso anya kwan a kire wo mo ebi kura ye NGO a omno makohyiehia
NGOs
oh yeah
omno makohyiehia enti no say wo antimi ampeke intelligence we nyina na wo antimi anhu say ade we ye ekoso no efri point A ebeko B ebeko C enti no daachi say ne be ne yetra so na ya ye dwantoafo man ye chi nipa na insense ye be mamla ye adwuma no na wo hini bi ni na hwemfo no matutu ntoma ne ekobu nkotodwe police commander minua ne yemi ne kasa baako asem a wose ye kan ne a change ku ye krom kasa na kasa bi a omote na asem no obeye no enu na ama ye duru ne ye duru se ye fa ye na ye nsi fom ne ya support wo mombo ye ho ban no ne ya anya dwumaden na si edi agora afua wo de ka wo nkono na Ghana agi agunu de agigu enfa ho efise ye hu bi mini abona kan na woka Biafra ro unse Biafra ro France for na ehyasie
oh yeah
yes etuo ni ade e course nyina France for foreigners okokasama Senegal ho ntokwa esi no unum se Roma asofo anana ehyasie Roma asofo na ehyasie ye secret meetings in the 80s 1980 to 81 my students ye demonstration e was Senegal ho no mo e nipa bi kura wu ye Roma asofo anana ehyasie baby bebre ukọ Malia ni esi Tuareg for a free chese eyesa anti Ghana no ya nhwe ni ye a saa nkofo no me de me mo o ma akrodin na emu ya nhwe ni ye a ombeye saa ma nkofo bi besa abehim rebels be ba abehim
ama na ye kese
ama na ye kese asiboko ha
na mpese mbusa do yansa na yakọ honorable say omo na omo ti security apparatus ne so if ye nyina ye ka so omo failure usi failure intelligence failure openizu si failure no abobobo sectors na nti ene na honorable una omo answer they all answer to you in parliament they all come there are we safe but openi intelligence was saying okay do they have knowledge can they solve this problem
oh yeah ombetimi solve
oh yes
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 ade baako nso ne se unse ewiase na ekonim enti crime no there be different types of crime ebia is sophisticated enti se yantimi upgrade ye ho na unse obi wo ho no ma okohye uniform no bi kura be ye ni training kura obi okura won video this time social media be na bia na oye enti no ekwan e fa so combat crime no we bring new idea some of the intelligence failures as Ghana I may be near see Takra did me issue statement be said because one month kidnapping no ase and untina almost me handle issue. So such is a year by you fan 10 years in Ghana do say apart from say omoko peacekeeping no money omoko France Liberia no money ade akopad you said that one for omako bia kasama ana se bia omako Cameroon omako bia Biafra omasua omaridi ana se intelligence history no omusua yetimi kire on se sen na si ebetimi ensheda eni ho sa papa ana obi nso ho a ya man position na was for popan wo hwe ne ahoke fama na ahoke kan I just say o pass through we na ntino bi okra course so bia was wo mo kose ne abrochire ye no ne ade no minia Ghana ha no enhye dan ni ha wo hwe universities ayewa na anse na makasa ho sa hwe university be na wo Ghana offer programs aye intelligence security related. Tell me one. Yeah, because I said
yes. Kofi
Ana peace and security mediation and when it comes to intelligent spacecraft and machinery. Yeah. Intelligent spacecraft and machinery. No, university be our how we be. So
national security ni na omo ni ba bia e the training intelligence.
E was a ban ka Ghana etimiati institutional solely security and intelligence. For the state. Say your security conscious near per se because yen ha no ye unique o enema bebre ho no ma people don't know say na minu yanka no we bia ni ho no ma enu ntina atamfo no ya mpese omo ba Ghana omo nya Ghana pe omo wie West Africa so ati ase enti no say ya ntoto ye niema ye ni anya security conscious na ye ntimi educate public no na ya anti ase say security is everyone's responsibility enti obi afa no honji mu a minia ayure ho enti no ebrenedu mekai tema mi lead team call Burkina Faso oka jihadist ayina mbabaye wunim say me person me kan sem bebre at the point some of the borders no enkofo ni wo kra interview wo fin say wo munua no what you say
Ghana for no
wo fin say wo munua ne enkofo na be hwa no say ne no na bo ka no
then we are not safe wo fo so munua no ne enkofo no maye
one ne kakasa ba one ne soson ono so ba no they have strategy almost saying radicalization community we hear mosque or be 6 mosques na ma and as I saw that obesi ama school fees scholarship near ma
de no start say they no because some they are sorry and starting wo hoyi
sir enti no e ba ne sa e madwuma ne yedin enti no say ye enti mi ama ya manfo ante ase ne ya nkyerɛ kyerɛ ne ma bi ani so a minia hadwen but aya mpanyimfo no so no ye bebre mu hom unum se me koye sa ayi ne baaye no e bagir Ghana ha ma me advice asorfo ne ade nyina unso panyi bi antimi anfrem da ye ntimi kura anfrem ye
ni say na wo ya be madam bona kan say o kan kura mo intelligence they will not use it
ye ntimi anfrem ye musam say minia wakasa bambo ye complicated yes sabi obi ehunu sori an obakasa nti e wo senke etimi kura frame me question me methodology am use ya metimi that particular yi no obi am frame ya bepem ne won mo minister no kura shi asolefo no me am kofa ade ne ba ya aminu se no won mo am frame ya mo mamane nti e kire wo man no se ne ye handle security e kire wo
ye rapport about it okay they might look like a hopeless situation.
No, I'm hopeless. No, what you can say, but a sinto was your handle. A sinto.
What I shall say, I'm a say, I am pay bodyguards and yeah, own security, honorable, ye safe and
very safe. If you say,
because one type of parliament, can I say, oh, be a parliament?
Oh, say,
breaking protocol in realm by parliament. Into more parliament, you can't even protect your own self.
Here we have. Or might be any or what security tight system. Security proof be any baby. A brano no, a quiet down now born modern, na miemu, but what I must say. Dear Minianuma Kenyano, a quiet ye first one, you between a bois, I'm a sea, I'm coye a boy. I am passe, ye shed the knee into Tiabia, and answer is cool porno, ye shisha yemono, owns a bumbo. Eye adea ye na yankasa ase ye ni ti wo ho nipa na won du ani di bambo kire no kakra obi anim se procedure wo medem ko eden soja de em ko eden so ate ase ha enti ya soja fo sei no eni a procedure fo ya tete wo mo no dodo na no bebi okosua ngoma ye kwesi kokko okrom enti wo mu ana kwesi kokko amayen scholarship kakra anase soja de ya de wo ho fritete sanse wo wie cadet te se officer cadet no na wa obetop no na ebia ya ma scholarship na ko Sandhurst na wakwa ye wadisua na waba nye obi an nya kwan ko nti e didididi musa na nsese no oba gapsia yen staff college command and staff college ewo empona no ho a ya shase a wo ye masters bia e fa defense and international politics ho
yeah, but I know international politics. So, what you said, intelligence.
No, intelligence in Kwano. Ye insheda any school potting. Ye na minim say, womo ad dedi bi atupuno so. Sabi NC from 20 can was a nyam na mayo.
Okay.
Aha. person ye institute be to that effect but in see from then I make say bambo no can you say ye man you know ye free brain nya independence e bepem sa abre ye nsha dan tenase in your mind humbre ento two man ni man see from to say ye fourth republic way the most successful system and the fourth republic way nti ye na omanfo nyina adwen eba amamuo ho enye hu sa amamuo be ko ye a na free bambo na bambo so ye ne hu sa ye nkwadare mu sa nti o se ye pejamu nti eyade ehi o man ni ye papa menim se suapomu for professor for edidi ade na nim sa abre wa hyase a menim se University of Professional Studies
UPSC
o ma bie security program be masters program be o mu nyina ye den hyase efa
but ona no boy in the long term yen kase si ade tie openi kase Europe oboaten kase ade we start in 2006
it's true
and I come opportunity some be crash fortunately 2006 na wa parliament wa so wa ba na net yakonya so 2006 under President Kufuor anti mo peke intelligence no and na matna wa said o my assurance oh na Ghana ye save 2006 honorable
if you this
mo sin krofo we bonkro
if you won say adi kan se me wo mu ne say President Kufuor time 2006 and I was sorry yes we be sha sa dey we yase na onyini no baby e wanyina dure
I know but you sure say no munyini no baby
no ni say intelligence na information available no e dey say no ni sa ahode na wanya sa no utie bi ni aboate asem kra no waka esi so sa na mampani mails buy ma hu baby obusuafo 25 no mkoda won am yo ma no bio
o man kasa under
President Mills da o ma mo ne ya nti wo mo ne under President Mahama
okay
na Dubai ya no masan hyase nanso intelligence ne de bribia hu nkrubo wo ho adwuma ye free President Rollins Bresso hu information e da national security folders ne files ni na wo because of handing over nti ye wo sa report ni na wo nti om kofa no ma hwe enei wo national security ye wo analyst kane no nanka ye ni standard analyst ya tremu a wo ma fa nipa wa kodare ye de menu no kan o gather intelligence no a so nya nipa bi a eniema mfoni ye twama odaada nyina ene wonam kruma bon se ye sisi polu bi a se eni be bubo so ni nyina ye kwa be fa so de be gather more intelligence because they to that nipa be nante be koba na menu kan
because me cry with my ordinary knowledge keke ketua bi a menim from Airbus for space station was even simple drone oko other countries some the drone craft fighting crime
drone is simple
complicated meaning say complicated but you see it's a small device
yes
and come betimi say pass honorable mo ban mo person mo solve you can use drone no cry to pick intelligence what fly drones to cry honorable tio honorable hang on one kasa mo letter me read here which is internal police memo it wasn't intended for public consumption me di kan e police nankasa atro letter de come on one kasa nkro for internally say asem we besi into manfo nyina nya careful we ye Volta Region Police Command na tro here intended for Western Togoland separatist group. Information received indicate that the Western Togoland separatist group intend to attack vital state installations in the Volta region and other parts of the country, i.e. intended targets include VRA ECG installations, financial institutions, police barriers, snap checks, other vital installations. The Volta region depot directs commanders to monitor the activities of the subgroup and take pragmatic steps to protect all the state installations within the area of responsibility. We further direct commanders to brief their personnel to be alert and on guard at the barrier and checkpoint. But let away in the honorable omutumi koye barriers 2 a.m. nya barrier baako omu ye roadblocks nya baako nya mienu nya mesa etumi boabo ataya no e shetai tumi bo wura police station e ko fa etuo e fa ya atuo no honorable are you into over catch say we are safe ye die na this is a police internal memo your own committee one kasa in memo
ashase no me kan kasa bi say o may be a bambom dodo ne ne yan kasa nipa so what you say
honorable we have paid police for
I'm coming we've paid police for your police for wo krom ha ensu oko the United Nations standard that was yinya e de bo yemma ho ban ya yinya ye nuru ho 1:500 edo krapo ni yeni
okay
enti enye me nwanwa se omanfo betie si krom na ebe kere ansa na police for aba beye senti a make kasa se omanfo no the level of sophistication police for no omanfo ni bi enti na state security ne ba etimi dwo ade na no nkema yen de hia ene se ye nyina no ye be ye ahweyie niam senti ama no ye de ameka bia ensem ye no se meka ne nyina wa ha ne se ye du bra e wo se manipa ni da ho na nipa hunu se bambo no enye me nko na manya ebie na me na mama nyoko wa ban mu wadwun ye o se mama nyoko ba ban mu a wo de enko yi ma enti ade ne ko yi a mechia me ho utie me nuanum kasa ye wo se uhwe mu a animdifobia
any politicians any
afo atete wo any ma se bi ebiti bebi amete wo tena wo ye di nti opese wo chese wo hu na wo ka se adentina ye fiska no kotodro ye diskan ka se kotodro de ma police wo minua ba kwa be gina ka se ye tia me kuro mu kwan kra ye nye kom de wo do wo kare o man ni sika nya de akotodro wo be hunu se na o man no kasa no ebe pija se na ye bebe hu afa
so na intelligent budget the committee of the whole na ye want am nya de ba bo
enu nyina kire no ye budget aye wo kroma cylinder so esanse ye bi eduro na sananda developed world ntimi nka anko wo akobo busia o ba bi nti o hyebre ene nhyehyeye ye bi eda ho eno so tia wo nti ama ntimi nka onsem ni nyina no mpacho watimase ha enti nyase ye nim ye betumi ayo de du ba bi na fa me ko no so atwe asan nanso enu nyina kire no ye yire ye ho etumi yo de wo se ye yo me eye nkranhye ena me de hye omanfo se ye ba bi na bone na mum e wo se nyina ye sore ne boa obi wo ho a wonni sankrofo na ye adwuma a wo be frew a wankasa wo ye adwuma a wo ye mesini a wo ye carpenter
blacksmith kra wo ye etuo ni bi ma omo
yes saafo ni nyina no se wo so do ma wo so akogina so ndam Awurade hyira me Awurade be hyira no na odi adwembone se me de me nka Ghana ho me ti me ho akọ bebi odi oni bebi odi wo kọ
okay ya ni international relations experts bi be kasa me ya say whether or not ankofo wo issue amu case so mo ka so mpe so mo ti omo ho a because omo make reference to plebiscite ni ade say na nka omo nka Ghana ho na omo to aba e no be kan Ghana ho ti ye na ya force omo atie to aba o
if ye inherit Ghana no se be Ghana be da na ye japade na kwesikoko obechiche yi mu no a se be na menu ya kan se wo beduru Ghana hye so ba bi no na ye nua wote ha no no a na te ha se ye no kware ukọ ye atoye mu ya banko afla ukra wo de atoye mu ya Cote d'Ivoire hye so ya wo free elubo ekọ no no kura ni nyina obi odi busua pani bi a owo elubo na ne de hye ewo ban na chi ukọ paga ya esoro ye ya nipa ewo aha no wan ogu ho no me ne menua agaga ye committee bi wo Burkina Faso ewo waga enipa enu omtranse ye bonko mo kasa eye agaga krom kasa bulsa kasa enu abi no ka ewo Burkina
I see
the same kasa kro no ano utie edin no ayato ene nhyehyeye no a ye nyina ye nipa kro na emom kwesikoko betwetwa ahye no ma ayen no ena edi abedru sabre kwesikoko hye no odigya ayen no enu so ne yatena ma bepem ne enu na ye dwetira ye wo ye de asiesie ye man ni nyina enti obi ntimi firi ba bi meka nkyere ye ne se wo no ka ho anu won ka ho emra ne yetu efom agudie sika akọ wo bi de so e di besiesie wo man ye de be ye kwan de ba wo ho no na no de won kasa wo te wo ho akọ na bibia sa ni ho san hyehye ne de enimu ema bi na tentia me pese meka emema obi adwen ba so hia me ne se malidi ana menua bona ka se Sahel no uhwe efiri ye nua Burkina Faso fo ho e di kwa kosi Niger ko pem Libya na afo ho e de ko Chad say e de ba Mauritania ne say no eye desert no adiye no a omanfo ne timu no ho na eye hu pa ho na saafo na o titi sa ne pe odi adwemboni wura won tirim no won ne nam saapo ne what I say 2010 me call meeting wo Bamako security meeting na Afia ye wo meeting ni mu no na ye ka kwan ye befa so a se na wo ka bisa me sesi ha se adentina ye mmoa ma amaama no mfa sika dodo no enye bambo dwuma no na ye nuanu malifo MPfo na wo meeting ni mu no na obogu se na de obu sora na military fo sika kakraka hunu do omu ya omu kan bebre 2010 Afia 2010 no me free mali bedru Ghana pepepepepepe eni abosome nsia ena wo betu share won so enne ye dati mo abedru baby a ye dru enti ehunu bi paint no me metena ha sei emma ahyase se enenam nenam yemfikire hei se na menua boatin kan ye no ye mfoafoa so ya hunu ya kenkan ya tie ye de ani aduon wachi ebre no nie emra esefata wo se abanka ba no obi biara se oye oban obi a waso akoframu asai se be ye fa se oye police officer, you are a commissioned officer of the state.
Yeah.
Your father say, "Oh, you soldier you hold entina mampeni and a ba and or the mo scroll instrument of office as a commissioned officer and what the amount." Enti what je eshaye se ubebo Ghana, ubedi Ghana no kore. Enti ubia wo sa institutions yi mu a onim bone na wote ya oda so a wanhwa me anya adwuma no. No kore nyame anim ne edi na power. Yebi so bia me kwa me nka bi ma wo me obi a me kama bambofo ne enkrofo ne baba Afia ba bia de ne ko no ehu me ntena ho mo bi me se ma
obe adbeti se de no onua boatin ka ne se bambofo ni bi crash akiri
o se bia so se bia nya do ba bi o namba no onye hoho onim fie o ye mani nti o ka fie asempa nti o so obi a na me ka no obi a onim hu bia o tra ye nhwe han ka se eni e me de ebegu a egugu kotodwem
but mo intelligence mo nim sankrofo no
we follow all of them. They will be picked at the right time. I don't want to go too far. If you say me anu na mdi dwama num create we
Adam Bona won say kan earlier on say president no ne ade afeli but ye system ni mo ankasa sa intelligence a system now only what you say failing. Which part na failing?
Well, which part failing? Say uko you can say almost all the districts you have BNI now they call it the NIB National Intelligence Bureau.
Oh sir. Oh no BNI no massisan.
Pacho munya botre ma me. Mo fan cheme. No, we still have Act 526 in place.
Okay.
You are very current. Na the woman say new law no ema into force.
Okay, into force.
Yeah, eba into force. Say your parliament.
BMA.
No, nyane days kra. We ye law no. One say the biaba parliament your green paper been voting proceedings no. I will say you approve it. We did the law on the last day of our sitting.
Oh, okay.
Procedurally, we have to I will say you adopt our reports no our parliament. Then officially the legislative process no come to an end. It may even happen, Crap will say it will not end up being an IB again. It could go back to BNI. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Based on what we would decide again.
You're very
current.
Very current.
There was an proposal. No, we've had that discussion.
Okay.
No. He didn't know. He's been following everything we do.
Okay.
Some of us try to review initially national security, you know, almost like the president.
But it's a very important point now. We'll make it say your court district BIA you'll be an that's all when you're into Japan or BNI for
no mama can be visual usually so said Paul Kyan as for yebra chairman then you know bet me because of ni debiant but you were kuku them for sabi omunim omadwuma who are manning these BNI offices MPP no within the research you can say department of the national security setup usually they would try to collect the data as much as they can but the attorney say the poor kind who analyzes the data who gather information now one share information now kind memo internal
police
memo.
Yes police report
they biom dey here
into omunim
they biom so the attorney say how do we even intelligence here process anything but it can be here say periodically your officers ye di omo be fa entitie mu a ebe mo omo ISO current and so here those days no na you can say in terms of military no na omo adwuma ba kopa e dey ahye omo nsa territorial enframem ensuo so ene you can say ye share
okay
sisi abakwa ba be ka ho a eye you can say eno ye enframem mframa cyber.
Oh, okay.
And we are from Mframa. Cyber Barber County, who found defense intelligence now. Almost another one about the Kanwa. I see a no cry more dangerous. Say you can't say this most systems are now getting hooked to you can't say either internet or getting hooked to kasa. So what him say there is a telephony network in Ghana here. So BBC now it will run this country into darkness. So
I'm not
because in terms of yeti me assure say
mobile networks
okay. There is one of them they have
the market share.
The market share,
yes, that would be MTN.
If they are sell sites
security need
but
a huge market share. I'm a so omunya adwuma.
If you are no can say wo hwe baby a wataba mu atre akoduna eni wo se wo ye adwumakuo bi a wo baby o keka ko no ebehia say ye ni bedu anchi
because amoy na omukuta ne ye security commodity
say uko space in facha me uko space no mu nyina ye chemu a o ha nchemu aduonum ni kakra ekire nti okura ebo
half of the population.
Exactly.
That's serious.
And then obia or person or running and find so people person take it over
Ghana obetimi shutting in down.
You just blow cell side boom 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 boom. It's gone.
Very very serious serious
and so you can't say national security in terms of processing intelligence now there no. It's moved away from.
And so because cell site but openi enyesa me twa no asemoya waka na amama ya alarm. Because some of the cell site, I'm a Bible teacher, and sometimes we call around church and because some of the cell site now fear private security be
exactly
onishe enote
exactly
be okra no ada
exactly
nti very important because minya dynamite kitikiti cry omodi edma o mind ya minya be 100 na me target sa ayi telco so mo cell site be 100 na me blow up Marani or mining in down. Once in a day, obian to me your call.
So you can actually take, let's say, a whole stretch.
That is serious.
Who blow the whole stretch up if they destroy that stretch? How are you going to communicate? And how are people going to communicate
with
you? It means that communication
is cut off.
Communication is everything. And untina, I'm saying, the minister of ESLA, ne position
communication.
Communication. Or started BBC or per se or try so be diversify you can't say market share no said the bear
obinya monopoly so no kwa be 50%.
And the telcos did not omo but in terms of national security no had say Ghana ye hwe ne ye the telcos didn't understand but me from the intelligence and the security point of view had there uko amanone UK na there there enke ye country bi a sebi ye a bit proactive. We would have had a trading commission. A trading commission or sure say market share no and you're too big because what happens is that if you last year or this year one of these telecom internet was a BB call off. We were here. What happened? I think for a week we say whatever. Then you see just imagine a boy for a try say bia cable so won so aso mko akotwitwa. And so intelligence and the security no is moved away from abeti and you can say nipa we nanimu yehu and nipa we no kasa tough no eye omo amu betumi agada mu wo nimde e gather intelligence no a processing intelligence no I sure say you know what you are doing before a boy for no beba no na sebi ye can say they put in all the checks to make sure say you are not able to strike. And so maybe the end say ye paying for na ana asra for na ya form no nipa na ko police training school 6 months ma pass out on quantity biom till say you can say obeko pension ye can say as at them said 2019 thereabout so this 2019 now offer CID for you can say edua na mienu pe ene training omo a obetumi aka say nipa ye detective you can say nipa ne detective enye se bia ya fro so we fia bra na we CID officer ne amao you know ya amao badge so we say do front tiemu crime scene management that is a whole you can say program on it.
Companies all kind of say they not just say security agencies no in terms of intelligence capacity no muntu me mo
sheda any be then now for say mami can be picture then now for say we are getting unprecedented accidents we my man
unprecedented accident,
road crashes.
And also intelligence issue.
The point is that baby and I'm UK, London. There was towards a certain corner. Anytime I got there, say car more sign when you are either you scratch the person or the person will scratch you. Eventually the police suspects, the transport police. Say but there was an object to be instead of stay in your lane, you are looking at that object. There was an object. Once you are either you are looking or the two of you are looking, so you scratch one another. You steady at the cameras book. What is to see the demeanor of your drivers, no, and to see is it the road? And road no assassin no. You say no. There is something there. You see, the accidents are gone. That is the intelligence.
And we don't have an intelligence.
We are beginning to have unprecedented accidents because since since the last time I saw MTT, you bear MTTD.
Do you know?
It didn't get any exercise if you answer. Or you can say units, any department. There is a vast difference. It's not a department. What is it? We were MTTD training school or Ghana.
So when you know, I say, just no training college.
Wako. So more infidia.
Training for car home specific for.
Me mau example.
Okay.
And so, intelligence. How do you train people to be able to do their work in the security sector?
But share letter ya police internal memo ya regional direct command the command voter region district command. That means some intelligence ka. Say they knew they striking. They even knew baby cry and target.
Pick intelligence. But what did they do
with the intelligence? But is there not also true say? And can you say manage intelligence here? A year when you man perhaps and kebia. Also omo ka so mbeko VR ni ECG. But omo ntimi akọ attack ho. Also omo ka wo mu say they attack state institutions ni bebre. Omo ntimi police station pe. Is it not because of the solid worker?
After 9/11, so him say after 9/11, you share any of such strike in that magnitude. 9/11, Mikai say
the Manchester City concert was very disastrous.
Yeah. Manchester City, yes.
But who share the format?
Right.
The format. The format actually meant something different. But with regards to who share 9/11. It was pure intelligence, and the intelligence set up not coordinating well
with each other.
And now share security sector. But Paul, listen, there is a lot of grandstanding. Obia person training to me.
In the security sector.
Obia person training to me.
I know na your friend of international squabbles.
International squabbles
between the agencies.
Security agencies.
Yeah, we person wajidin.
Ground way, me intelligence me na say me use na ye bomb din. Me na me commander. Me na I have to say the bear. You be bomb me ambaso say. And they are not talking, and that is what happened during
9/11.
Tardy.
And now here tardy. Now o share you can say they see here. You realize that it's not me bought national securities, me bought much, because omo and some diffuses attention. Omo they say, hey, and your nyam report, hey, you can be fighting more than fufu and talker, but I say it's not near casa or money you money pay. But unfortunately, once that is not going on, there will definitely be intelligence failure. There will definitely be failure.
Do you think we say, for instance, like a police for you, munya intelli? No soldier for a share and we would have been better.
What they're telling say. So at the local level, the regional minister or no head of RECSEC. Definitely you have to share this information with RECSEC. RECSEC is just like the national security. You sit with the military, immigration, just so that you know even though the border is closed, have we seen on, you know, suspicious people crossing? And so you bring all these people together and say, Ebia, ahonja ye wono, and I say, yen capacity no, and yet that good. And to yen from the headquarters to ask for support. But if this information comes, and probably the, you know, those in the region or those in the district, if you say, ombe to me handle, what then happens is that you underestimate your opponent. And I want to assume, I want to believe that it was due to the failure of they being able to coordinate and process their intelligence and put in enough measures. Even though we let's not look at it and say oh yeah, there because they couldn't blow up other things.
Yes.
And then will come one will say so they wanted to blow 20, they were able to blow 5.
10. Okay.
Or 5.
Okay.
Maybe the end say ye wo a memo ha ena ye wo memo ha. You are going to have the police sometimes Commander Kwesi for in call for court to say akwaje court order say mamu nye dem no say omo just court order na asa wo de opa yo mbechi watum court beka say mfa omra and maybe they say if they can do that and they picked intelligence what stopped them from making sure it means that they knew who these people were.
Yes.
What stopped them from arresting them in their hideout before they came out? And they came out. Okay. Videos are mema intercepted. The military and the police were at a location, and these guys emerged from a bush.
Almost a bush.
They came to pass, and they were holding machine. They were watching them. And that is where I said, listen.
What's the videos now were intercepted?
Yes.
That police need soldier for
they military. Were at and I asked myself,
I know we
yes.
And
they didn't.
Take action, Nana.
No, they. I think when they started burning, some of them were in the bushes. So I think either it was a surprise to them, or I'm not sure what the issue was with the officers. So these people, they came to pass and they watched them, and I was thinking that if for nothing at all, Mumuso said, "Who are you?"
Nothing. Now, confound the between no more armed.
As some of them were holding machetes. And so my point is that.
We are aware of this intel. We are aware of this video.
Of this intel, but normally one who say house to kujuma wo na me how kakra me.
Oh no, this is serious. No.
If we need to discuss this matter. Here I was here can. And American say
this assume is a farmers.
No, you see, honorable, let me catch you. Mimi right. Say that is why sometimes I think state security for Nankasa, honorable and call for Nechino. You ask me how complicit is or more, yes, or more home. You don't need the president to come and tell you, say Nipano or your Queenina Sukuta. Machete na so ba besin at that point it's not an ordinary time to the Gina no nebis and semasa
because 2 a.m.
That's exactly what I'm saying. And when I saw it, chills went through me. And what happened? They went and kidnapped officers and did what they had to do. And so that is where I think that we should coordinate. Let's coordinate because like Paul said, this thing started
2006. I'm even surprised. And
I started so many about 14 years ago or more, and they've been agitating. How many of them have we prosecuted? How many of them have we caged? Matthias, but you can see honorable. I'm sure ordinarily, honorable may have met him. He won't talk this way. Ordinarily, he is somebody who very diplomatic.
Yes.
And so ordinarily, when you are on a program with him, sometimes he doesn't allow you to even flow the way because But maybe the NSA to hear him go this way, it means that I dare not GNSM. And I'm serious, GNSM because now seeing him say almost 30, this is the first time I'm caught this far. And this is the first time we are beginning to have splinter group among them about 12.
About 12 groups.
About 12 groups. We have
about 12
about
groups.
12 different groups.
And
what happened 2 days ago was I think one group has accepted responsibility. One group ahead, I'm trying to get the spokesperson's name, his number and speak to him. They've accepted responsibility. So more and a year And it's
one group of people,
and they are different from Papavi. And then this is one group. They are different from. So what is going to happen is that do we know the other groups what they are also, and just like chairman you can say Paul Kanye, these people usually they try to outdo one another. One bit to me ayema omwajidi.
Honorable Kanye said they are very aggressive now. More support.
Thank you. And so and you have young politicians ni be etechiri. Asraf one be techiri. And the simple reason is that Ebiana ya de sa that side na momo. Ya de mo than say unu omo na na omo no omo din komo na na ohihye uto omo chi a. Ebiane afro na wo so to say dokan ya ma oil block be for 200 500 years. Wo de money problem bi. But if we are ye share ye funu nko ande a ya nhwe yi ana say ye tribe. Because this thing shouldn't be tribal, it shouldn't be politicized. Let's look at it from the pure point of view of insecurity, point of view of your kind of saying the country called Ghana.
Okay.
See, then maybe they say we are all going to live in Ghana. Obi anko baby.
Mami no ase but remember honorable we are aware of we say na earlier na mpese make point we are aware of these 12 different groups no.
Oh, say Afia na make catch you say akokora papa bi ne de ono nka ho say.
Aye.
Se no kan no no. Eye emrantie no a na aso mani abeti na omo attitude na interest no and make say item di ne where is their source of funding coming
exactly.
from? That is the root cause.
No,
it takes a while to know who are the main sponsors.
Yes.
And you don't get it so straight. And my security intelligence here, and a ban saying na omutumi enya source. A ban saying omutumi nya camouflage crap.
Yeah.
Omunya soldier for asraf akota de.
They are very serious.
Other bit say Afia na one to boas ya. Mpenizi unya botira obetumi eku abotate adwane nya. One to boas ya ntem di nteto da bi ebeka gu so nanso na ode wo kwase pe wonyi nchire sebe. Ha. Enu nti na ma no ba ne sei no. Na me de mo awrehye nti na me say me wogidie se yembambo no etumi no ebro won de no so. Na mo ye no be di ne dipa. Metimi aka se menim se ye bambo no wo chi poni mu nyina
e forest mu nyina
enye adaklumpo a ekwan a ye fa so a baabi wo ha agi se wo kofa Togo ansa na wa access some territory of Ghana. Yes, mepo ninti fa amedwofa enu mo kire ho no areas bi wo ho a untumi enko directly from a Ghana route because you need proper access. This is wo access a Ghanaian area from a Togolese area. Bambofo no echini nyina mu ye woni nyina ho report. Ya ni nipa di nyina kasa. Ya nante fo mahwe won su. So ate ase. Na eniema bebre wo aban eyu atoda wo tiechira won ti ase.
So na wontumi nkan ni.
Ebi ne say ye ka ase the vigilante bill baba after ayawas. Obi wa na dwen se bia ayawas nko anti. Na mo gada wo intelligence na we analysis e crowd. Now here the trend esubi da ne ho adi wo bambo nsemu a ese wo so ano nte bia wo de abeto no obi o ta akire no opa kan obeka no yayaya ehwe wagu nanso wo a wonim ba bia wo ho no de na wonim se semantimi amfa de ansi kwan so ntem ampe bibia ansensen ho kina betumi aso obi nan a menya obi a meden de aso ne nan se sa ne ye ni nyina papa be da ne mra nti anamo bi akane na utu a emti amra wo kromu ano ene ya be kikire ne mra ko kire de ato nti utu a emra tia wo eno ene ye bambo ho hihye a ye digu honom enti na ya na yentumi nka ne bebre na emom buta ye ta nyima no bebre echi ene saa de no na saafo ya wo mu achiche de ye hwe wo nyina se na mkan no minim emrantie ne bi a wo ye adwuma se bi senka menuan ede abefo fidi camera ya chi mi foni a obi ehwe mu abontin oye adwuma ye tua ne ka odom saa kuo ne bi.
Until we are regular workers, Ghana for me or more.
Exactly, that is why and no tina ama mani abra America ne say. Unse na menu anu mo kan say onim amanyofo bi ete won mo achi, onim abambofo bi ete won mo achi. E sign sebe ebro ne boni bi won nipa su bi nti no. E nipa bi pese wonam san hihye. Unse metwamfoni bi sebe uni obi nkan na me kan yesi etia ene etia nkan yanka se bi for me famfodi. E bia unpe aban bi ana ekuo bi mu nanso ye de agya wom ye de asoa wom e wo se nyina yempo wo de digya wo nra no de nipa tae wachi na de eje obi de aso mprin so obetae na chi enya ne sa aso e wo se wo mu wani bre de oni bone no ye se wo ba fie na mmofra ewe nanka na nkokora tifie no mayi wani ato nchen a ye bu nanka awefo ebeja wo ha ade ne si waboboa no wote wo hunu wo se minkodi hu bi ye nyone sa nipa atwotwo urofo efri emianum efri mianum
ana mo de nkofo ma akwakogu kwayenim
omunim se ade ekoso se be fia ye ti udam hayi emura sada abotokoro bi bowura ha ye hunu no
huno
nti wo betwa amahoho na baka chosa botokoro wa udam ha
nti ono bo no na ema ye ba ta point a ye radam bo na kra no raise say district BNI for no omo ye den na DC for no omo chair dissect meeting no nti omo ye aware of these things say okay say ordinary people omo ko madwuma omo ba no ma besia akwa ayinum to obi ehu nti dissect for ehu sa enkrofo ya na ye rabona ka say 2 am mukuta second film room apie na mo kwahe kuta second armed
say democracy abodin on ne shisha no if you do baby a ho nanka e be kan sa
ka unya soja aban nanka o dey for
you be say me elected officer I will never say that I can't say that but arahusem ne say a sign amamra no hihye ne jonti no na constitution so yen die no ma freedoms bebre ukoye fundamental freedoms na emutrepa impo uba a directive principles policy of state so and also citizens say what you say me say ntia ma no ye den I'm coming from a position of a citizen
yeah
menim say e ma sede say oman ba say e kon amefa so ameboa ma Ghana bambo aye that is why sovereignty of the state resides in us and part as a citizen nti me hia me ne sa nti ameka sa asem no nti me sre enye sebe asojafo nko a enye polisifo nko a enye BNI fo nko a wo mo de ye de ahye wo mo nsa nti bebi etosin no ye no be de bebi sa wo mo senti a e ba no sa eno de anu yie no so wode ba nanso enu nya maaye no na me ntena ho nkama no ntum esan se me wo bi ka na man ntena ho na man ka ne yie a ye do sika beja de ben na ka nti eno no de ne mom kakra me ka ne se enye se ebia ye abambofo no woni ntete wo ntete wo ntete abra no bra no tete wo na se na maka no dada no a me sense su bio no ene se hia se dwetire a ye de be hyimu na akonanim no ye nyina ye gitum se ye be pejemu nti woti se ye disika ekohye bambo mu a bisa se adenti ne ye disi ni ntimi nkyerechire wo mu
in fact we ma na no unse aban ye se omoto more arms okay eba ye nyina some of us ye criticize you na etu akoye den now that you explain it atiase
good sentia ye se ye ma immigration for etuo esa ye mra na ya hye oga ya hye mra se ye hye so immigration for na o se ekogina emri bi no na ye soldier for na ye from border guard for nanso yate bambo no anyia memu atre a abedu se si ye de ma immigration for no ye border patrol officers or controlling borders ohia se ye o se am wo mo san se ukọ ye nuanu e wo aplawo ya Togo ye hye so a bo se wo mo gina ho ma Togo no okura tuo entina won Ghana de won kura tuo ha sara na nam so a de kokosi sankase e wo Upper East esremu wa sara na tie oba kodu hamle a wom se free hamle e de kobokina no emutwe kakra de nanso ye no man's island bi o ni nyina sa na tie what you say nanso ehia se yenso ye de no ye beboa wo mo na atimi akoni ye
in fact on about the okay I'm very pretty much convinced say ye who say yes mind this car share security mu a o say ye nyina ye support because we cry che say the adam bona na ye rapport what you okay ye gaps bebe wo but enye etuo no nko ana ye intelligence no say the omoka no aka ho but ye be call this issue of plebiscite any Yera James said Jenny Boating ebe twetwe nkomo Professor Kwame Jenny Boating international relations expert because obi the message be aba say na yenye plebiscite ni biems na ye mo monto aba and decide say ombe join Ghana and omo join Ghana but those na article be mam wo 1992 constitution say the boundaries of Ghana no is determined already long before
you can alter it.
How do you alter that boundary?
You can alter it.
Yes, then the constitution is not a Ghana constitution again because a constitution covering this geographical areas if I no kwa wo this to nautical miles okaka epono kra na Ghana baby a eye dia epono kra da ho nye ni nyina na eye de o ye kan baby a economic zone you international law of the sea govern on man bia epono kra da ho no baby a wo de kodu ene ye wo high seas na ndio yo bia de eno kra so ye wo rules wo mo ho kra na no man's rules
even inframa
yes inframa no so say wo bi wo nti ya ne opani be twetwe nkomo no wa cheche mu those we no minka messages sin bi ya enkofo e de aba na chese ye nto akomo no so utumi se enkofo bebe ye very interested because we Ghana for nyina asem ye ka security asem na aban di tika ne se ne ono abokan na de aban yakwan ye e na ode kototuo e na aban so wanya asum bia ukwan bo ne nkwa utumi fa so nti security is very very important uko America udu omo immigration o security for udu am yes Belgium airport. Yes, Belgium. Belgium airport. Me ankasa me do na fe misro. After Obiko attempt to airport no. So jafwa kese ndi Belgium ya demoka. So jafwa kese.
Ofa Amsterdam. Onam ski for la we hun kraman ne. Etua ebobo.
Eno quite enough to scare you. Nti ye hia ban bopa. But the issue achi adwene ye 2 am.
Mfa tuo mo nataso nanti kutoka because aden obi ayeku okrom ha na ye nchere ne anu aye ha
education ye ma enkofo ntia
it is necessary
ye ntia of form tia
say yes can omo na ka say security ne ordinary people nti na poboate ka education dem ordinary Ghana for very important prof eba amana so prof no pay am good morning.
Yeah, me aba what is saying.
Nyakopon adaroma prof ya da so.
Udin na mensanka.
Mfacho say.
Misu udin mensanka udin.
Afia Pokua.
Me aba dada.
Mfacho ye de.
Nyame adom kakra.
Ya da sesa no pe waje pene na wo becha onim de ni bi ameye. Prof ye hia wo pa no pe obi e de adwenche ba sa de na ye nya plebiscite sin foforo ye nto aba na endi temi se ba bi ye transporter Togoland no fi upper east besi Volta region ebe kan Ghana ho no ye mo omo nkyire bio se omo pese omo join Ghana still anase omo pese omo compatriot che ma ebetimi ayesa
menye ni se betumi ayesa mom na mom wa kire na dwen nti enye hwe na mom omo ye plebiscite no 56 if there you know access wo mu lusu World War II no na omoye about 11 colonies in ade yeah enunti ne yewo wo fear United Nations yewo 6 organs of the United Nations General Assembly, Security Council, Secretariat, Social and Economic Council, ICJ, any trusteeship council. Na trusteeship council no na ye Security Council permanent members of the Security Council no na compose enti wo mu yina na ehwe saa 11 no so na megiri se last one no 1974 na o je ne fa ho dia na o ka country bi ho enti ye plebiscite wo mu ye no 56 wo mu prince se can Togoland no ene yi focus be carbon aye Ghana na ye no Ghana so na ebi no argument say so ye can say a union na it doesn't matter say ya carbon say be friend union no ye be friend country ya carbon and ya ye ndi dia say ya nya premise for kra no nya dia etwasomo wo hwe chiefs a wo wo Volta region and the National House of Chiefs obi a say wo mun support voter for wo ka say wo mun to aba menyi ni say you know separatists no mo beye wo benya 5% kra that's number 1 number 2 any amashishe wo yechi yete wo do waso tutu fam yeah politicians bi shishe wo yechi sebeye nundina yi wo say your president is wo hu ne esi ye mra ye registration no also wo hu hwe say soldier for ko harase ebinum wo Volta region na minim tani dapa kindapa anka nkyere no so de anyo wo mo so mo ko akobo banse be ya yare no magana yade no Ghana ye de doso chen togufo no yade no wo ko bobanse wo mu de ma ha entasumu anyansanim enti we no aye political niam bi hihye akire na aye den ya eni nyina bedadi demo ma ye security no ye honto ye papa as Ghanaians enti say aba no transiye na say nye omo na hihye akiriri a wo munye bibi ma obi anhu se ampa wo mo ye separatists no wo mo no omo transi na wo mo consensus na ade nyina wo mo nhwe na wo munye hu bibi na development nso ehia no yemfa bi nko ba bia no bi anhu to no na yentase Ghanaians na yenya ye peace of mind.
But prof but obetimi a chere mama say sa 1956 plebiscite na wo say ye no conclusive and say amate say nkofo bi ka say 50 years and e be expire until after 50 years no obi aye entitled so beka so mbeko back to say they no motie no and say they will be part to the new nation now ombeka which is Ghana no.
Menu aba we just me film kakra say wo menim say wo ye plebiscite na baby a wo mo join ye no 11 colonies na you know basis a wo mo ye free access for no menyanti wo baby a say vote o mo ye ya na say wo mo ko country bi ho ma wo mo nya independence no obi a sorry say oh ye to abanti 50 years drew nti ma ye nko ye foforo na menyin ni say bibisa it is a referendum a plebiscite a referendum endi ya court referendum no obi anya kwan ya kire nadwen a enye se daachefo no ba ombegazo ye nananum kra na ko ye referendum enti yempe enti ye say ye no foforo menyi ni se sa na mra no kire international law
yo
kire
ba prof o che bibi se politicians bi shechi na enye omo de a omo mra bonten no omo mekasa na obi ehun so omo nka ho politicians be na okay
mini aba niama bi wo ho a ha ye Ghana media no so adwuma no be ma mo press for no na mo momodi na mo mamu nkrofo no yes obetena dem na wo be chire nsem bi sei na di utem bi a mo momodi na mo mamu nkrofo so nko field no mo for ma no to fam no mo hwe research on one people wo mo nka na mejiri se mo producers ana se bi mo companies no mo mamu ska kase a mo betumi ayesa na no betumi abo Ghana nyina enti mo de ma so to fam a mo benya binum am ye hu se no kore woman na se no kore ni.
But so far see a kind statement from Oba Ablakwa ono na wa make statement a condemn so far ono na openly what me condemn bibi at say yente big politician bia should we be worried about no and I entren so mu nyina be kwakoka na the fact obi nkasa ye no e che se oka ho ana onka ho ana
yeah but Ablakwa mu hwan
Ablakwa ye MP Japan MP no
okay yes then so starting point enti monye na so obi amobeti ni din mo forma so ntoto fam na mo interview mo ya manya ni o ya man ye ba kompe enti se me no elections ma hu se wo hwe wiase ba bi bebre a ebinum politicians bi the conflict ba say na wo mu afaso anwene wo ma woni elections and as yetwa kronum no mo so anya kwan aye penimfo ne ade ye hwe the most current one in Southern Sudan. The Southern Sudan a baby UN member. It is a whole ye free Sudan.
Yeah.
So ya who said near my whole unkrobe briswa conflict. Bibisaba. Enti yes press no mo pa na ye hu near ye na mo ka mo de tudwa na manfo so politicians a wo mo use actually na say ye wo mo free ho a so na Ghana ye yi bi no ma free ntem na yamayani say ya nhwe yie na ema no gi twonwo a baby ani ho aye betumi afa abikozuvo sabi wo mo menyi ni so mo payasem Nigeria for menyi ni so mo payasem say Togo ketekete entumi contain Ghana for ina ye entumi mfasuru ho Mali Burkina Faso ne enti yamayani ye say ye hwe ne ye boko bai enti mo ankasa no wo mo mamuska na mo mfa nkofem na mo nye research na monka mama mfonsu na brofoka say we will name and shame them monka no obi anhu so sepa opposition party na all ye niama sa and as a government in power no ye niama sa monso na mokama gini so I want to Ghana ye ka freedom and so me hu freedom no say exist here say radio station p TVC ye twitwa bi no mu free Yen nyina kun yo me ye student a champion time na uni go Pokua de ba no yem pene no ye kun ya na yen ko school for a long time so ndi ye freedom a yi mpanimfo mu kasa ye yi abamba kwa na wo ho no de am aban ni nti so mu kasa ai areho na da bia mekan ma kasa yi no philosophers group ene CSO sunu obi anka bi no asama afa elections nkura mama kan yi eye nyina ya sade enye se ye jama party for nko a enti sasem wo eye division ebetumi asai Ghana
ba prof enye won says yeti asese ya president ekoto onkasa yo asemi si free nura ahomache no ebesi the whole day nura yenti president kati se obi ka se de okay se aban na wo akonwa so o mun kasa ya president no mun kasa ye yente say Dr. Baumia ne running mate kura wakasa defense minister yete Ghana hey yente say wakasa ewo asem wa be press conference me manfo ne musika na yedi tua meka ma me ncheche mu say na no ansem akwakosi say na babesi yero akanda pa unu abema Adam Bona Bonidin nzenka we say ko so be kasa yente say ombia ne Ghana fo no a asem ne fa ye ho no a mobo ye ho ba obia ne yakakasa nti ade na opposition for na emrem
medasi so obi ya ana make say mu ye mu masadi se mu nhwe na wo mu hwe se president ye twetwe din niema na esi wo yi water region abrochefo nyina wo ho na boni kura to me from hey Kwame, what's going on in your country na ono so wa hu we bia I mean Ghana ye Ghana amamfo mo o mani ye amamfo mo o mani no bia nkasa and na make us say yes so wujama opposition for nko a
okay
ne ekoso Ghana sese no enya de a wa wunim de kakra bia no enya de a woda utumida woda wuntumina if we say ne ma ekoso no enye fear defense minister interior minister na ne ma say si na 2 days mo ka bibia kroben so no yes I adwene kakra menu aba yes ne a wo hu a wo si ka chem wanti mo nsuma na amamfo nko mo ho yes, you pass law say mo hear information be amon sanka
right information law
law no say da ho so mo nya me ho kra na monka say law ya pass anti president sign na yenye and as you hear information we fama ye nyina ye man na kwanye obi a be faso bi a oba ye na djuma ma no be koso no enu na ehia ye nyina nti say so obi ye djuma na onya mun pusu no mun ko no ho Mukusua na wanka na mwakachira manyina amansa nyina se ampa ye ko vice president o ye ko president o ana ye ko minister of interior na defense o obi ankasa na obi ahunse monso mo aye moduma
yo prof answer na be ko musa asase mwede e peke wa ha intelligence si ache se sa Western Togoland groups ko ye maako 12 dumienu na baako peo baako pempo ena nansan omo strike ye na saa ba ko no omo nkrofo kraje atum omo wo atuo omo tumi ko chese details nkwa de ahomte tumi ko police station ko chief police new hostage je atuo ne ade bubo 2 am ne yeso omo fi afuom na omo ba omo kutakuta sekan kotokro ne ade a omo de ba ye koyem opani said intelligence for chese ade started 2006 no wa ye ntumi asolve besi na ye kese omo attack ye yo nti kwan ben so na esese ya dealing with adewe how should we deal with it
this many about medasi bebre na yi intelligence no wo mo connection with the IGP ne yi army chief of army staff chief of staff in president's office so so wo mo ni wo mo nyina kasa
CDS
na information bi o benya no wo mo fa bi ma wo mo na so monte ya so omukura na eti ansa na express bi no mu okroma wo mate se yeti wa na che se so monte ya wo munima na je se ya danso ye na agu abonten wo majuma so mo ye na so wo mu pretend ya na se wo monte ya wo mu mate no wo mu mfa information no ma wo mu nyina wo offices ne ade nti wo mu mfa bi nko no mo nka se ade aye huni wo yesa wo nye bone wo ye mamba pa se information ya won sa aka no wo share na kwan yɛ so mo fa so yɛ so adwuma no no ma fa so nti me gidi sɛ dia mo yɛ ɛyɛ mo ma mo ayi mo connection with the intelligence group ne ade no mo ma mo reporters no bi nko hu ansɛm no mo famra na mo fa ntudwa me gidi sɛ mo yɛ sa mo yɛ nyankopɔn adwuma ma yo sɛ Ghana fo nyina yɛ bɛ damos yɛ bɛ yi mo yɛ bɛ pompa ya ma mo
yo prof anope ye na wase bebre se wo ne ya atwetwe enkomo ye da se papa prof ejeni mboaten kwame ejeni mboaten ye professor o ye expert in international relations and o chem se asemosi ekon nansa so nie Minister of Interior nkasa Minister of Defense nkasa and obisa say what kind of country is this? Prof Nekon, what kind of country is this? Critical issues and I go out share live UTV no mama call for 1 or 2 messages na member back na more enkomo no o say nadromo our security bosses must be fired. Some security personnel are part of this. 11 separatist activities have undergone very weak prosecution. Until the Adam Bonaka and also no agenda, Attorney General, National Security Minister must step up their game and do the needful. We Obatampa Francis Esiam CEO Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company. Or say men can allow that. Or say make me repeat it. This is Francis Esiam. Used to be NDC Aparachiki Kesia Pamamwe, former NDC women organizer. 2003 NDC call Congress Legon. Dr. Kosi Boche
very loud.
Okay, sir, Congress.
Very loud.
Ofo Swampofo Sla Akakpo yeah Buomo Francis Esiam is the master planner. She was the master planner. Now Francis Esiam crossing carpet by MPP. Now she's Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company Omo CEO. And Okase, our security bosses must be fired. Some security personnel are part of this. 11 separatist activities have undergone very weak prosecution. And also law students. The Attorney General, National Security Minister must step up their game and do the needful. Sign Obatampa Francis Esiam. Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company. And if this is not louder enough, meaning what can be louder.
It's good she's talking this way.
It's good she's talking.
I mean,
and she's being objective and blunt and truthful. Because here to me, National Security Minister, Defense Minister, Interior Minister, Nasamado, Sedeo, to say their prof, as I own their prof Becca. 3 days, Munkasai. In fact, here by your friend will be amenity and busy. Then. It is the chairman of the committee who is not collecting a minister's salary. Oh no, I bet not but at least you are responsible. Chairman of the committee.
A statement now as a police for you say Omunya.
And when you statement internal memo na me intercepting.
Oh, intercepting that way. Afterthought.
Oh,
me opinion. I afterthought.
Assembly serious no more
If you are to do critical analysis of the whole thing, I better expose security system. Oh yes. Oh yes. I afterthought. Because no, let me make this point clear. So what peke intelligent? Now you see about attack. Now you means I would be confront. What do? What me relay information me call viral.
Yes.
A bastard a push you on back.
They will stop. Once you say there's an eminent whatever.
Yeah.
And even the people within the
people
themselves,
confront them. And you know what people are saying now. You know what they say. You know me patch of fatu. Yem pese ye be.
It's an afterthought.
One position now one. And you may be what win to minka. Ye kra na ye niabem. And you may be what ye to minka. But a group bra, I was see a jai among your somewhere dear security near man.
With the security, I would do
what you say. Me, there be a can say, me papa no, me mamma no. Me know what my crew now can't a dear bear affect to my Ghana, me know when you're doing. And because there be a entity, you know. Me, we square somewhere catch them say, oh, now quiet bias, no one to me and defend all my certificate in your bed influence. A dear bar, come is free me Professor Horn. Now, Tembia Medana say. Hwɛ Ghana sɛnea na wana abokan edru ebra me view de e wose ye ma bambo nhyehyɛ no ye ma manfo te ase sɛnea ye budget a ye bosika din a ye bet hwɛ unim si ye spending more wo security ho a ɛna ma o man nya mfa so Emre bi mo frame na me suggest say even your borders na enye virtual fencing technology this time around enye ma bebre wa enye physical way na dey on say yetimi expand ni sika na ye pese ye defend ye ma obia emewura omani mu a wonim sika ye benya wo Ghana obi ntimi mfa adeboni bia ye den emewura Ghana de mbe wo se utua tax na wo se utua even bambofo no kro mo gi adamudie no ebe reduce so edru bra ene technology na ye kasana minia kan cyber unu say ye be ko level bia entokwa kra no enye conventional warfare be ye cyber
ebia ne say eyi covid kra nkofo ka say ye bio eyi
unim say enem say nansem wo ku bi ba na o mo say bento ama me grant interview mo ka twan say enne mobile phone kro bi betimi dia ye ku unim say mobile phone unim gas cylinder stations akese un say metimi obi men ka say metimi we de obi betimi I use mobile phone. I blast gas station. I'm a ejato. Just a mobile phone.
We are not safe. We are sitting on time bomb.
I was say your chassis because gas cylinders no feeling my air my bros were a bad explode. Me in children baby. Ain't no technology in here do no. And maybe me suggest say drones or mom use individuals. You regulating.
Oh no, the body are regulating it.
When him say drones, tank of way. Obi betimi di drone ba ko pe obetimi di akoso havoc magana ye baby ye ti drone ba ko pe e just eniam bi wa wo kan ebi wo nso wa wo kan na wo mo wade drone kra keke obi swimming pool kro betimi di akọ poison na just eniam bebre wo ho a e wo se yesua but wo ke kan se esi a wonim empanyimfo na de ba ko sometimes wonu so oh mo che se ye ti an ye nya dwuma bi a
oh yeah
ta no be kan kire Most say yetian yenye dwuma bia na but omani yi yonti no ana tembia yi mu bi ne sabe mituwe say aban bia ntua meka but me fin say de mesua wo say me de boa wo man e wo say ye de boa na wo man yi enti bambo nhyehyɛ ye de me afua sanko ofo we si ya anyere ye ho ni entimi ankra no mo koye saa ne ye koso mienu a e ma ne nyonwa say military be take over take it from me sanko ofo no ne omo ye no saban na amfani na ensi fom ni entimi ansolve ne ye koso no nyina ma bibia nkode ne toa so omo ye be ba ku mienu military will take over take it from him
kombe hu se kwan abeda ye ho
yes no well usually just like a siwa mali no once it happens na nyoma agents and you know the president is the commander in chief of the armed forces ono na okasa CDS you know and then omo keka ho IGP omo beti. But if those who are supposed to be acting become very docile, then chances are that a man for the Mubejim, green for the Mubejim, so they are not Sebi.
Meanwhile, this week, I meeting, a ECOWAS meeting. Mali for you, Mukoya,
no problem. Kasa, me Kasa was me against me. Nipana Utuno, president for more invited Papa, more better now. Sa meeting
I don't know you qualified
now esa say na wo so o mom kutetu you know because say why obi so be ye bio obi ye bia on the obaka so friend no invite no mom meeting ana e was psychological effect bambo nhyehyeye no ye ya mama ye nti ase ye ade ne ye na nya enye obi akoye ku ye nyina ye mpeku wo ye meeting na wo ni ekogwasefo no nhia mo fa dwene ma invite papa na ba on say mom be kan nyina wantie because all banankasa wa form ni team dada
sa
enti nhyehyeye bia mo be kan no eye ne sere enti we invite ne ye there but behind the scenes no nanko betimi aye adwuma mediator no betimi no mo di nkomo wachire wo bra we invite no metena camera nim obi ehu wo ye ne sa wo send signal komo military we bia ono so aye hungry for power so ono so kra no take over aye dan a EU for be Africa ECOWAS for be you don't do that in security terms na nye
ne ho ne
no tu aban no fo no wa anya de no tu aban no fo no
the president no kwa no asa de ahoma kwan bi so no de ahoma asa ne
ho say ni esi no ebisi oman fufuro bi so no no so enkum president no no so corruption nti bibi boni esi won to take over wo be frɛ na won frɛ no
no Mr. Papa this is very serious even for Ghana say be to wa handle the same
enti wo so say masses no support no omo ye demonstration no take you a man soldier from Ghana soldier ni ba ku so be organize nipa 5,000 go street no take you over over support to na
that's say you for you kra omo nipa na
enti no me de bambo nhyehyeye de afua me ka na ni bre so if you say meet ba ko pepper ho a etimi de o man ko hu hia
Obani Wakasa and honorable, I can see you are in a very uncomfortable uncomfortable position as chairman of the defense committee.
Oh, there be a Krobo. Minia Boatin Wakasa. Penisi Tikron Quajina. Nadwin Tremuno, Unyaya, son also your mon. And so I can say Penisi Yensum in the panel unity. Do baby and Nipa be too for. She shared that one no sooner original dear. And I dear no. The de woni mu na wo ka nti bia nyi nyina na enim na de meka so so ne se me de adwuntra me nuan mo akire nyina no mefoa so na mum de twa to se ebia ya bambofo betie sim se obetu abanya gudie
me use word
me to say you use it advisedly. I'm just also enforcing say eno de me nyi ne se ebetimi abamu na ba mamu ne se sebe penisi entity mu no omu nyina nim ba bia Ghana ye bobre eduro sebe yenye hwekura no enne ewiase awo awonya ya be wokofu anan yentimi ma ye man nko ne tisa bio o se ekoye nim enti yente ho ase kura o se kasa binti na sebe minua Francis betimi akasa secessionist group ye ya na ye jawa wete sam no monko e wo kwan ye fa so ye mediate na me kasa ye agege wo so eduru ba bia ngejo so no yebejai na ya mohu bebi amuko edimuko behwo mani eno de o kanese o me kwa me chi wo no but the mesa kan de asoso afo aso bio ne se ye national security for mo ye adwuma mum na security ntimi nkan nyina ntimi fa ntudwa de obe nyina na abeka ebu ebeka gususu na ote hu di wo mo wo asoe bi a mo frɛ no bureau CCD sa no mo frɛ no Bureau of National Communications
okay
na so na mkromu abon se ye sisi pole bi te se MTN for nema ne bi banso nware sa ni nyina sa mframa mu nyumadi ya cyber ya kwan ye be fa so a sebe nyina mbrasem bi edi wo ba bi a na obi akora nyina ho a ye nyam abaefo mfidie so enya ho mfoni enya mu adanse enti no ni nyina ye nhyehyɛ ye wo ho enti ye mbra akora na no na ye wo mrase bedwam omo ye hya ase nya mfiri aban we firi emte mampani kofo breso kora na opese obepejamra a ode won e ba se eyade a ewo ho signals uko soja mu a your signals regiment eye no na yedidi mu na abedru digitization no no na signals communication eye warfare tool a bambofo ediye mu adwuma aha enti no eye emra no na abefu nyansabodie mu peja no na yede nema foforo keka ho enti saa na metumi eka de akoduro na mom megidi se ya bambo no de ye nyina betumi a kire ya adwen ya futuo ma won a wo ye adwuma no so ya futuo ma
ya Francis nya adwen se ye fire omo top security bosses
if you fire bibiri mfahwe ma
oh that be already say Adam
it depending on the circumstance enye ade bi wo ho a na ohia nipa no a o gada intelligence na ma unya fire na watronketi intelligence no enti etumi ema further splinters ba a nipa no obeba no ade efre no institutional memory ehia obeba no na ontumi carry on senti etoda yetini ye nhwehan kakra ma niam asie ne se wonhwe a de okura no a woyo no ugifiri ne nsem a do foforo no obeba no obaba kwadare mu no na ne seye no emu atrechen se na bebi a aseye duro enu nti na mietimi ye nhwehan ma ne ka hosa enya ni nyina na ye pe ne se ye pe no sa na nso so etoda yesi benkum dwari nifa na nifa so dwari benkum enu ana edi betena mu kakra na so man ne beje agudie tofia kwa ni alatafo na kansa ye nhwe e ma ne nyi mu da se na yekura Ghana mu a ye beto so no sara na me wogidie na meka minuanom a wo mekasa ye ministers no menim so wo bekasa ebia ne kere na akere nanso unme minister betime bie wano akasa gise wonya adequate briefing because in security you are briefed and you are debriefed a part of procedure in the security sector was say to say mitire ha make no maka bibi asoma maka na abambofo ntiase a e ba be frame say wo say me debrief wo mo o se me kyerɛ de menim na nti e ma me kan de me kan me nyina so a me de kan e se ne nyina me kyerɛ mu nti ansa na oba ono oye ba no dani no oba be bie na no aka no na wo se wakwae ni nyina besi nti obie mu anu obie mu aka ne ye nti anhwa no amoa no aye hare so wasem wode a wasem court na amoa no ye hare no ntre se udu court ntem na ye bu ama nti to da e na me atwentwen so kakra na abeye ye efa ye nyina oman no ho ne de obi abekere na adwen obi ha so wo ho kwan se so kire na adwen eno na bemi ye nyina atena se ne ehunu se ampa we se no tie se fa o kan ye we se na we kan no se na we kan no e ya se hia no se ye tena so etwen so ma ne che e ya se me tie ebu a ne tena ne kire ya menim se ena meka enu wo se ye ma ne pa dwoda Afia se o se ye de abusuafo ye sa ne ma ye se dwoda do mu gum aso kire se fa to se ye de ma wo na obi o tenchen bia se na menu aka ye no ohunu se ade no ukososo so a yes sebe ye so ne ma so ma ne ma medane kese a ye ntimi nso a ana openi nya sa na
mame ko messages bi so ne ye ndane ye hombra ye beba na ye ne lawyer kese ba ko akasa ye ne electoral commission so be kasa re exhibition exercise ne eno so wo ne hu security effect bebre eno so wo e de Ghana for ba ye be ko back to sa security issue we ne ahwe for instance Francis Esiam raise issue about prosecution honorable say yen to me for obi an court kekabra evidence papa bi ani wo court de odu na woni evidence a eno answer court be ka say watwam for evidence bra answer na de ko adu abebo bi because there must be reasonable doubt criminal and ye ka ho asem no ye baba ne aba behwe ni nyinam but messages bi a ebinum de aba na mekom no Kofi Abraham Mosefia ene o panelists they fantastic they are talking security enya politics o ma bin pa ya fa we no ma ebra empempi no mekere ensem no Rainbow Wakaso a eno say I just want to buttress pointer chairman any pedifo na wo studio ho nyina e make ni say security de ye nyina ye security osikudo se nkoma panelists pa jump on Kingsford no say wow if you today your discussion and discussants so superb and Jubeni Abdurrahman no see in all these the NDC is behind Pacho Obian cancer so don't make any allegations without evidence he's just basing on the fact that say JM ne Mills abreso o ma anya hwe na mom president Kufo ene nanado abreso na sankofo no ye bibi nti Kwabinamadu no say when it comes to matters concerning separatist group you will say you're very careful about how you be approaching it's as a BSc Biafra war Nigeria Cameroon Indonesia nti anya very careful na mo intelligence for no so mo to me kofa countries we ehwe se ne omo ye ya mbetimi esua na ema bebe wom na fo mo de akọ manu Kwabinawudu na di we say by Douglas Kama was say in fact and de my ni nyina ewo mo show no so be Mary Wang ewo US no say if you did a good job and am you're looking good too Akwesi Isaac say me chairman pay Theophilus Aku Dazi no say if you care to know some of the Western Togoland people went to bomb water treatment plants na ko muso mo take over but they were picked up by the police and sana omokromojinsem their main plant no is situated there almost say ho masase nti omoje asase nti senka intelligence system no I say this is very serious because enke serious enka we nko betime di hu djuma ka enye boni bia na Nathaniel Apia ewo Bowie Maryland no say if you a good job in fact and the intelligence the knowledge depth of unkofo how do o maba fantastic cry and Emmanuel Prince Gelly no say if you this issue you people have to be very careful about this I like the way and for discussing no and Eric Dankwa no say this broha we started by an old man o inciting ranti any maba ye fa simple one baby and edi aba bedru say if you me kai pa say me MP Honorable Frank Anodompre any other people in some reju omunyina be kan ho asem into omuma asem no nye serious nchen say no be ehun say serious issue no the way say dey aba Eredankwa I'm surprised you are even sending this last week now did he attempts sometimes monte asem eduma na ye na say we did he attempts na obi and this obi and there you are saying positive things you have seen the light. God bless you for seeing the light. And Kwabinamadu maka message and Japan Kingsford also maka udi adumako picture so Japan or say if ya and net my show program but and critical issues is just superb. Monkosoa and Isaac Teta Fedi or say if ya men are thinking, these men are thinking. Madam Wasipa Nyakopo show money adwuma omo ye fat my enjoy program no and analysis in depth knowledge omo ediaba meza o se anope me chamo papa na eyira kwesi edu e champon was if you're in Ghana, we don't have a national security. And the catcher chairman say, oh, defend it, but we don't seem to have a proper national security. Bet me about Ghana for by opposition for foreign forces near the Shisha no me say, and no proper national security. I think away you ought to have seen this. Also on there, baby assembly doing all he can say is a God should have mercy on us because you need proper national security be on no bet me aju omodi e okwambia Isaac Oseno say no pay me chia mo papa in fact ene de my year am adwuma no kra abro so Jonas be we no say no pay me champa na wuso ansa was a good job ene my year in fact catch up panelists ni nyina say year friend say I'm enjoying omo discussion and sama omo aban George opoku ado no say your emphasis on certain statements no depict your bias in pacho we bias ben bias afa Isaac Esif you know say God bless Vim lady no expert odi o maba studio no very good job me water 23 and I'm here no site in fact I've enjoyed an analysis Kelly GH no say panelists in the no politics fantastic job and omo ye some or say boating no say if you catch a chairman of NDC that they will make this country ungovernable pa the omo ye no enye adeni enka chairman of NDC ya na wa ma wasem no ayeyi na etumi Hayford Walker no say if you are please try and push honorable to explain issue no as honorable chairman ade no twa defense sa asem na no person obe kan tipatcho try and push him said about betimi aka asem ni nyina said about betimi me say na we go push obi say if you are bias any asem ya na ne homre ba na makan mo messages in the akania and no pay critical issues who live UTV abeka junction the chairman of defense interior national security committee or parliament honorable Sete Champion and prior so mo de no na yera Adam Bonaso security analyst ni security expert kese pa ne wa fire all cylinders ya dan nasipa yera Paul Boatin security analyst ono so aboa ya che enema bibra say de ekoso na aban anhwe ne ho ayie na wan deal with this issue ma aban na kasa nya surprise military take over bi ebesi nti won hwe ne ho ye eyafuto eno omu nyina ma na wa wo ne ya Mame Francis say am MD Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company e dia betum there fire all top security bosses fire all of them AG your proper prosecution let some hairs roll kokwa nyi do wo ha hairs must roll your boss is here. Abusia for me some more about bio critical issues and now here live UTV so no your shippers Abeka Junction and they nyakwanka EC asem no any voter exhibition exercise so it has all been about secessionist group almost me Western Togoland for omo to omo Ghana. The fact that omo to minya akukudro etumi a blocky road eco water raging ama chese roadblocks back nya back mienu miensa Bora police station che police ni she esie G2 fini say the bobi wo honom che say ahmete wo sheta ni ade ena ma yehu say say things fall apart the sector cannot hold yehu ensema ye mame cylinder manufacturing company CEO Francis Siam Krade ababetu dwa say be ya yen sake top security bosses ni nyina ko de ekono wahwe ayeko ayeno e de asem ebeba ye rapport boaten so aka say wahwe ye betimi aye milichi chokover say anhwe anka asem we anchim kofo ni nyina amamra ani wo mani a ebetimi ayasem honorable secretary champo chairman of defense interior committee on they say ajobre they are on top but we are not seeing the top the year round the up from na just we are not seeing the top.
We are not seeing the top. If we were not seeing the top nka come by kasum by as say as we aba
Asujaba no.
Oh yes.
Ni abema si 2 am na nkofo kuta kotokro ni ade no mfiwe mu ba.
Oh tactic na nam kan say ekwan abafa so a be you ade no. Ni nyina aka ho bi. Oh say senka itwitwe oh say ni ye hunu ba bi a omo tretra denden akọ ni nyina. Eno be bo ami atumi atuase yi. Aha. But eche so a chejo na manfo ka. Aha, ntina say manu aye den no. Enya say yenim ekwan omo nam so Fe krom ha ye professionals no mo ye good o na eto da edu ba bi a adwuma no mutimi nkase sanse usai se ye frame be classified information usai se di onim no enu se woka enti no obetena so saa na fe ye boy yem saa na hwe no we se me pa ni ade mi ye we so mintumi nkanti enu se ye kagum so saa na oda ya ha enti na ya na obi nti ase na oti ekira na chairman body defense sanse maso tinsem Nsema metie nya na metumi aka maso akofunu mo so ayi se me ne Ghana bedi ne yie enti nhihye kwan so nhihye paso e wo se me yo de wo se ebebo aman ne yie enya de meka nya na be obi aso mo de e na nya de meti nyina so na me so metumi bi ma no de be aka but edu ba bi na se me ka kakra na me pone ho amepone ho
Mr. Bobatin going forward ade we ye be dan ne etumi aso ye nyina agya tum se e serious issue a okra ma ye hu se ebetimi kra ma soje ni bi oti ba bi a adwemmoni wo ntim enu wajim se na we ye che o ma na ye ja omu dia ene ye nto aban ni ngwe quite proper strategic intelligent way ben ena ye betimi asolve ade na Ghana fo enya asomdwe
me suggest eniema be ye miensa na na one I was see hu root cause no wa mo amusom na ye no mo tenase eto subio no ba nyese ye ne on trans ne akọ give in no ba ye ne sa ikuro mu denkyirafo nso ye nso ye ba ye bi me kodun kwa me aye bi nti e no dio no I asem na me but e was ye no mo trans because one trans no wa hu pa wo ba ye ya wo ma ye chichi wono ye okwa eto sumienu eye education eye babunu no na giginem wo mo techire ne de wo mo fu eni hia wo mabunu de omu use wo no mo de akiti yema education no nkofom na yema mabunu ni ntiase so ho se mabunu obi wo kra wo timu kura se kan kura tu wonim ne wo ya nkasa wo so ho enti yetimi educate mabunu no ye kyerɛkyerɛ wo ne ma bi a wo so wo ye na yema mo hu se ebi ankofo ni use wo for nothing or friend nua anase oni nua bi wo betimi etu ni nua for the mass ayenko ne yenko pia sa bi ne yendo ne yenja sa ade efin so wase aban no ebo modern na the intelligence no o zoom ni lens no na foreigners na o mo hyase no ye ne o mo ensi nkonwa nkasa wachire na ba bia sika no efri ba no ye nsizi ye stop sika no wo mo a mo ye leaders no o ma accounts no ade nyina wase ye monitor because won say sankofo we no aya sika no mo wa ye sika na e ba kese akese no ne ade enti no e wase ye hwe sa mo bi okwan yon fa so o mo nya sika ene ade nyina wase ye monitor o mo na ne emeka edituo ne se ye mamra ne nya dwuma se ba se wo ma ya che won no ye do omo kokko ne omo deserve se ye buo nkumfo aye mu nkumfo na enye enhweso de ma emrantie na omo aye omo adwen se ana omo agi aginam se omo beboa ama omo Ghana ekọ hinhia blemu me fin se ye ne sa ebeboa na bambofo no nso no ye besro omo nyire omo nya adwuma minimum se omo ye adwuma papa no de no kware nie bambo nhye no ne papa na ebe no ntampi abonten na emu techema na babonten no but techema so a ne wose ye hu se we de nka wose mo ye no mo anya de ebe ka ho asem na emu ye hwe won kran se mo amu nsuro omo nya adwuma omo encourage emrantie no sometimes emrantie no kwa ye adwuma na ko dumpanyifo na nimu a no mo pushi atobo ebe besa o discourage wo enti ye besre se wo mo nyire wo na ona bon so te ye mesro omo ne policy makers no enhyehyɛ ye pa o ma Ghana hia omo ma bambo nhyehyɛ ene no ye wo abefo emre so technological advancement na me hwɛ parties no no manifesto me mpese me ka ho asem mo ma bambo eni kane na no na be ma yenya dividends ene na be ma o man no akone no mfin se kakra
na nka ne kwan kan bete ye hwɛ about parties awodo no a omo de manifesto saba no omo plan for security and intelligence. One of these days I was here to abone why na betimi abo man ho ban yie because they say this is becoming a major issue but I won't support it sacking of all top security bosses because this is a failure.
Oh me no medical can say so me be cry me fire account da pass won fira ko no so oh yeah pa gugu no yeah wo pa gugu nema bebre oh me fire edru ba bia o mani pa ne tena ho a na why te say ginamo ane kura o mu fie ohun ne se na danfo ntu criminal ne nsuo no bio mu se to da bia criminals no wo kwan on fa so yo moduma o mo kwan on fa so me person kan bi kura yusu ma no ne ade on enti onipa no wo de na tena wa che wo mo hun na na montuo kwan ya ofa so didie fo ye ni bibia sometimes bi kura obekọ fie na sika wo efie wi asre me bag mesi wo no mo ne ade on o mu nim no ba moment a be se san no disorganize wo mo because omo nim nipa na oba ni tiri mu adwene de na opese wo ye ebi kura na mo peke information free wo mo ho no mo timi nya so we de obeko operation wa akura ebetimi na oba no so unim na de enti bibi boni bi omo ye bia na twom kochiri ansa na ombe bobo mo ho ombe ba be na kirese ye twom aduru akiri enti no eduru ba bia e wasa wo sesa won na adi nipa foforo ba ehun kakra ye de eba system no mu
okay na just anya kanda pass but just security system
ba bi bebre wo say anya kanda pa kwa ba bi bebre wo ho no ma wo say ye fire wo mu nyina
okay honorable Sete Champo
Afia me gidi say ade we nya asam ya twentwen so kwan bia wo say ye fa na ye so ano na ye pia de to ba bi na ye hwe de we ye ni mu ebe ma Ghana kwanim na wo say ye yo me mesuso sem we me metena ho metwen obia sisi na me kan ahyase no na ye nenam de ka no kasa mu se mediation kwan be fa so a se ye mentimi wanso bi na ba e betima tete mo ma ba na nso de o ma da na di me se emereko a wanya adwen se obeba wura pro station akofo oprosi ni tu anya bia wasan to de a kire no so de edam wo tirim enu wose yeso so nu wose yeso so won so kra me see be kan akopem se be jeli wom se yesi ma binum fire squad kra se mo fire squad no hunu se o man no ya bre ansan ye duru ba bia ye duru if we mean fine nya sma me Canada da se bia me betena no ma Canada da bi
in fact now you have been very good wakasa
this is our country ye ni bi nkan obi asori a man we mu de he over Ghana constitutional emu ye de amba be na timotimi kan asem bia ope he obi timi so no afa phone no ahwe mu no record wa no didi mampani atem ama secondary school kwala kwa timi didi mampani atem this is a very free state emu de wo se media me pese me se no yanchine kakra ye dia ya num ye de so pese obotu gro o da be yanhwe ne sa baby e be ka bia be ye bia be ka na mom ye pese obi ehunu ba bia gina yesre amanfo ye nyanhwe ha wonim bi na ode betena oto so na obetena so a e be wo isanse ye nim wo e be bo waso ye sese ye ntena onyanhwe han bio mum ye nya sa su no emwa Ghana kan ko
nti ono oboka so ma chinkofo bia obetimi my list like number now
minim say omo nkyere kra omo kra nipa be aduasa ba ko sese
okay 31 people okay
enra na enkwa awia no match be 25
Okay.
Nso enkoko do anwumere no mse ya mo nipa ko be 31.
Okay.
Omuguso chire. Omunya
Yes, akodu 35.
Omuguso chire as ekopem no nyum se mso ya man na me maame ayi nti. Mente bi na se mkosiri penti. Me nhye dan emfre obi a na me ba nchen. Nti kakra me nim no na me gya gum. Na gaka ndia jisem kubisa mpenifo ni process ya.
Ba one maame Francis esi am nya adwen se yen sake top security.
Francis say democracy Francis ka kire na adwen. Menene nye wa kire na adwen. Menene nya adwen samu but wa kire na adwen. Say the back doesn't stop with me.
Yeah.
E say to me ra ho benya wo ho. Say benya so nya abofra wo say me de kan ye. Otietie mu. Na bre ye duro no. E say odwen the global picture. Nye say dia ban ko anti na wakwa take decision bi ebi anipa na nyuma odi nyuma du na ahye ne nsa waye mu nwotwe akabaako ana mienu wonwie wogusu di eya na ase enye wankasa otibua no kire osen untimi fu ndi no yese opani odue mate
atu beja tum se nkofo se president na kasa faili se 3 days no no commander in chief ontumi ne nkofo mekasa e
oh the beside the president ne de waye yetumi ni nyina ahye ne nsem
ye banye se o akra no waja ye ho obi a eja hye won kran ha no waja ye ho nam
opani kasa wi a na ebia to atwa nka mintimi nka bi obeka bi sese ya nka de bobo ho asesa nkrubo ne kura nka minuanu adwe nkyire nke ye nyina ni nyina ka ho nanso se na woka no obi pe wasa no wasa chia no pa ko obefa so obeye no obeye ehia se ewo se yensusu yetimi kire ya dwen ya no man ne ye dia nti no wama ho kwan ya ye nyina ya kire bi no ne mpanifo na ye adwuma no se be minim esi ye no minim kasa waka eno de enye me amasede se me de ba beto enye sa kasa maafo na nya minim ho kwan se me yo sa de no nanso minim adwuma wo ye na minim kasa waka na minim se enche nipa betenene
Ever Adam bona.
Me dia metu me aka ne say I think the ekoi nyina ohwa there are few things are usually pager ade edeba. Okay say so last year or so last 2 years I think last year who and I'm say the exchequer omo me say the whole of the voter region in some budgetary allocations okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Make a minority raises a issue no a rose. No more special rose.
Yes.
And some road allocation be. Now that special rose no capture voter region. But under special rose no and a voter region did not show. And
raising here. Raising here apena nkofwe e ka sa say e kan say omo ye free. So they've always been looking for opportunity to take advantage of us. And the policy makers at the top level omo show mas no mo ye adwuma na no ma ye adwuma ni yie supervision nso enye yie se de be ya development no me say wo hwe emabunu na se emabunu no dodo na in this country e wo omadwuma bi na so omo ye that alone would not encourage or would not push them into joining any group because we hear these young people like Paul said and chairman did say why would they go to a camp and eventually get radicalized and some of them said when they were arrested few months ago a lady who was part of them said she applied through a job agency and she ended up there and you can say they are recruiting them for the military or say something and so these are some of so there should be I would say transparency even within the security setup because and now better near say they are taking people you know through the back door in the security setup they are doing this there and so most people now think me am way you see people calling me young people oh Mr. Adam can you help me to get in I ask myself how am I going to do that I'm not the Minister of Interior even the Minister of Interior cannot on to me for police mu and I say immigration the Minister of Defense equally can't do that they have people at the you can't say at the level who do all this and so one thing I will say is let's spread development if development you to me spread the development here ebeboaye nyina me kana me sisu say chairman me I'm also the vice chairman of the Chamber of Construction Industry
great
almost me call for say me control say there is a bill before parliament the real estate bill so that should tell you that one of our biggest problem has to do with development. And if this bill is passed, chances are that secessionist group, once it is passed, there will be a lot of jobs for the youth. And so, as Parliament is going to be going back, please see to it that the bill, the real estate bill, becomes a law.
No, say was from Minia Emmanuel Bejra. No, and some politics no. Now you're in the built environment.
Okay, good.
Enti nipa no send a message no nim say ade here man kasa metia. Enti no ye need e chire pa. Na kwan bi e befa so a ye betumi amasa ne man. Eto da adwuma ye wo mrase bedwum nya nyina na obetumi akadwuma ne doso. Na ne nyina ka ho is part of security.
Yes.
It's say unemployment create a lot of problems. Enti eto da na kasa bi ba ye se ye fa nipa ba do hwefia aban ba ye. Oye advertisement say opeso recruit Satan clearance and no war are all recruit immigration personnel for the whole year na 1,000
800,000
so we need to do a form
800,000
what I say 87,000 you are now our clearance na ticket no betimi there for nipa 1,000 enti so 87,000 now over emu ye pure analysis emu 50,000 qualify. So how do you so how do you do it? Enti eto da ya na ya amanyofo no ya na man sam di he na ya koda na yasem hwe enti nipa bebre ngumagu ho enti omunya adwuma nye so what one of the major if you hear one of the major national security threats are you analyze it.
Okada beba na at least 50,000
if you that is a simplistic approach. A very simplistic approach. I don't want to go into that. President Mahama Yeminu Apeni, that analysis meaning yet. I wouldn't want to go there. Sebi yenina yenyantete ye. I was say ye boa na mine peja. She enra na me kokasa wo Kofi Annan Peacekeeping International Training. No mo ye program bi ama mpenifo aya kwadare ntitiye bu ya na brano. Yes. Ntiye ma me ni menu agaga. Ebe kasaye me free ho na me back room na me another meeting ministries na okada abo obi wo military academy traffic light na sepe trotra oko okada fo mu ni abotre traffic light so wonyina na otwam na trotro ni su wuram na opem no ka ayalolo ebia oko no okopem no so ahunu yare a aba ho na abrante ni na ho nyina moja enti menu about
na say na watching malam ebi mienu free so okada for mu at once.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Ena moja prom na msesu ho wenti na msesa nkrobo no me mobi senti a me mobi ne say de me hunu da no madwuma aye man kasama ba bia metatena eben ka okudi
ya minimum office
so ati say fia enti unim sene a ehote ne say enti enye nkomo a wo say ye so e wo say ye dwen na yetumi hunu say ye pia nipa no de womsha ye moa na enwuma dodo na yetimi aye no yentimi ntrem.
I think they be say be anyampa next week e be job creation kwa because e Boniface Abubakar money ade so zongo ne ejuma ne say de munya ba
ade na nya
you better make creative jobs.
So maybe they say pass real estate bill no.
Like you say
pass real estate bill
to offer private members the opportunity.
Listen, besides that is passed, if it is passed, we are going
creative value chain.
We are going to have millions of jobs created by the private sector. Yes, so the real estate bill should become a law in this particular parliament. Let's not wait. The attorney says a free. If they don't pass it,
just said the next parliament.
The next parliament, they are na
ombetuegu.
Na omasa.
That's the process. It's a new
parliament. You're tuning in egu. So we want a situation where
we say ye ko campaign. Nanso ye be ye adwuma no. The man ye ya no.
Ya no.
Omo pass bill na. I'm sure
within the next majority leader what you for within the next 4 weeks no you be adwuma we say be campaign
so I have this word
and I am there because year ba say Mason ne ade adwuma bebe Togo for boys and e ba ha be nti ye na emu tira Ghana for boys and so akase ye nso ye be train ye ho say ye nya kwadworo
honorable attachment it comes under directly under him
you know it's one of the Works and Housing Committee
but abrantia ba William
hwe mu nyina
o say ono kai say NDC chairman ba ko kan say say MPP for wini a ombema aban na ye ungovernable into onim say there's a link between NDC and a successfulness group here and it's a sema ekoso na kwame osu edrome no say if ya anybody's plan enye adwuma and a rolo Iva or say if ya the program no should win the best program of the year because and there utumu say mental work and am pedifoni na abaye no nyansa sempa and omo aka na Edward Ofosu also good morning if ya unu team in fact and there enka me be mo o say enka me topiza e de mamu nyina mo ye adwuma papa good job and amode aba no Mrs. Salen adesenda kwa wotema 12 and also good job honorable yakopon sha me bra wadamfo
oh
Nico also cha papa na wo we and they say
madwaje no obi da no madwaje ba oh tia oh Nico me ciao yes ye be sha
so sha obi ba ko bi no seven busa almost say what is going on in the country obi ba wan join here ntem because ya kasa asem we nyina ama ni nyina esi na Francis esiam and old trendy everywhere o say if ya Mr. Wa your clarification nyame na mkobo nkofo NDC sa Congress
I like that
o say
I no cry
I think she was
nkofo dia na me refer nkofo dia 2005
What
I was referring to earlier 2003.
Professor Kochiboche.
Yes.
Contested.
I think she was beaten rather.
He contested Professor Mills.
Yes.
Yes. Or contested.
That time, no, not Professor Mills, not president.
Not your president. No, a candidate.
After the general election in
2000. So I'm aware of their course. Francis says I'm more girls to be able to go invest in Ghana. Sure.
Niko nyonko pa set of for yes ola na kasama
yes
prof
no kasama prof in fact yes me prof aye adwuma bebe me di prof achi on tour anadwo me ne adi anadwo de suo mu ne nam everade be midnight ne nam adan ne suo to na ye adwuma we nyina to de bia na obi send message and no do atem so unim kwase adwuma ya 2003 asema me me show so obi no afekra no secondary school ni e di prophet
secondary school na can say o she boxer shorts in the nam
enti o say so 2005 so Francis say am so for Azoka boys ebu no Kofodia Congress ema eno na ema o switch call Obeda Samuel Camp DFP eno odifi ho eba or see the great elephant party or see if you are rido na mabre no Francis abre actually one of the Emma politicians that she should be celebrated very solid
yesterday politics no na oyebi papa no dimu NDC 31st December women's movement hey Legon campus
she's a very solid woman very solid
I think say
she has made history
in our fourth Republican
the body is like really very thick
uyi hawayaku
Francis oyebi na to da mini oba ya na say
but
that's why she makes
she's gone off kind of mainstream
she's gone off mainstream to Francis
so it doesn't make it interesting
say ni dey you see
stream I say your public service kakra so that now you are restricted by your positions
but such people should mentor
mentor young politicians
the young ones you know should men because they are time
yes obi ti say adwa safo no me dey na obi ti say Francis no asue ne dey ne kakra no makọ because Francis, you have a lot to
boot
teach.
For boot.
Boot for boot. Francis, and we are celebrating you too. Thank you so much. As I say, I'm chairman of Security, Defense, Interior Committee of Parliament, and prior so MP, Honorable Sete Champo. Mo MP one time to am fantastic work. And then security ministers they are asleep.
It's a collective responsibility.
No, I mean, Makama said that you don't have to rebut. And Adam Bona. As a security expert, that's baby here for what in security expert. Yeah, the must be said, and there will be a confirm say you have spoken wisdom, truth to power. Said the chairman general Ebe Kanita, no chairman general also, yeah, chow, and good morning. Production team now, yeah, the must yakupo a sham papa.